hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead here. You probably heard the countdown, but honestly, who cares? Anyway, today we're back with some Askreddit stuff, and today we've got 3 special friends. I've also decided to retire Toilico. She's had a very long service, so I've replaced them with the Batteries, the official mascot of, well, me. So congratulations with that, you're now Batteries. You give me energy, and then you let me down, or like, you run out when I need you not to. I messed up the joke, damn it. Anyways, guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Jetstream Sam.
I guess I'm Prophet.
What up? It is your boy, J City.
Of the Cool Jays, who I recently edited a video for. Go check that out on their channel, the Cool Jays. They're cool, and they're also Jays. Anyway.
No J. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no, wait. Oh, I get...
You guys like the Batteries?
So wait, why are we
Yeah.
standing on top of the toilet?
Because we're better than the
you're
toilet.
usurping her rightful place as
We're
my
riding
opponent
the
in
toilet,
Askreddit.
you know? I like
Yeah.
how the last battery's just floating.
Oh, he's standing on top of them.
Ooh.
Oh, you know, it's just...
You know the trick in cartoons you see where like the kids like wear like stack on top of each other and wear like the
Yeah.
trench coat?
That's kind of what
It's
this
like
is.
But
In
they're
my eyes,
disguised as a
Prophet,
toilet.
you are the top battery.
Yay.
Oh, great.
Anyway. Wait, yep, that's the... Alright, that's what that button is. Alright, anyway. So, let's get started with the first question. You're being held at gunpoint. You just knocked the gun out of the person's hand, and now the tables have turned. What's the first thing you say?
Oh, how the tables have turned. Ha ha
Oh, how
ha.
the turns have tabled.
I think what I would do is, I think I would charge up my hand. You know, like I would wave my hand around.
Yeah.
Well, on my side, like, you know, like Westerners. Not Westerners.
Oh, yeah.
Western cowboys would do. I'd probably,
You knocked the gun out of the person's hand. So that means you still don't have the gun. So the gun's on the floor. I just make a huge dive for it and say like, Geronimo! You know?
I think I would do something like, well, the gun's on the other foot now. And then I just fumble through like 8 phrases before I finally arrive at one that I find is not stupid. And by that point, they've gotten the gun back and shot me. But I still need to find the right joke.
Yeah, I think I would probably
shoot.
try and find as many gun puns as I could.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
Oh, you're no gun. Oh,
I
that's
guess you could
fun.
say you blew it.
Well, I must be a famous movie director who directed Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I guess you can call me James Gunn.
Ooh.
That wasn't even funny. Why are you laughing?
Can you have like a soundboard where every time we make a bad joke, you just boo?
Wait, how have we
Yeah,
not said
honestly, I
we
deserve
would
that
gun
one.
for it? How have we not said that we'd gun for it? How have we
Oh
not
yeah,
said
gun
that
for
yet?
it. That's funny
Bruh.
because the gun's on the
Yeah.
floor. You gun for it. Yeah.
If you were in a famous movie, Old Women Watch, we'd call you Gun with the Wind.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
References.
One.
Do they have to be
-1 on your
references?
single-digit laugh meter.
I like how the jokes are getting worse and worse.
And that's usually when we move on to the next question.
Aw.
You die. Death himself, however, says that if you can beat him at a fair game of your choice, you get a second chance at life. What game do you challenge him to?
Making gun puns.
Yeah.
Really, really easy. So we watch all the 1-2 oatmeals and see who can last longer.
Oh, that's a game.
I would win.
Well, based on last night's stream, Mario Party is not the thing to go for. So, not my stream, I want to say. There was a Hololive stream with Callie in it where she just obliterated everyone at the last second. No, but anyway, if I had to say fair game, I am unrivaled when it comes to, what was it called? You guys ever played the suicide game in Halo? I guess it might be a local thing. Basically, the whole goal is to die as fast as possible with no weapons.
What,
Dude,
so
you're
you just
gonna
jump
go
off
up
the
against
map?
death.
No,
in a
no, you
game of
can't,
dying?
like, there are certain rules to it each time where it's like, you have to use a certain thing, or you have to, like, basically, I'm very good at not winning, so, like, the suicide game is like a natural sort of, like, victory for me, you know?
So you're saying that you would choose a game and your objective would be to lose rather than to win.
Which is how I win, yes.
I would just say to him, "You lost the game," and then he lost the game.
Fuck that game, right? Or wait,
Of intimidation and manipulation.
how else would the game? I guess we could try chess because, like, you ever heard the saying that like the best swordsman in the world doesn't fear the second best swordsman; he fears the worst because no one can predict how an idiot will fight. I don't know how to play chess at all,
Me either.
so my logic is, if they know how to play chess and I don't, I'm like their natural enemy, you know?
I don't think that's
I'd
how
be
it fully works.
unstoppable.
I don't think so. There was a time where I was playing a card game. I forgot which one it was, and the first time I ever played it, they called it "Shot for the Moon." I don't know what it was, but it was some sort of super lucky thing, and it was because I was collecting all the bad cards purposefully because they said it was a bad card, and then I collected every single bad card, and I immediately won, which I did not know was a thing. So I guess I see what you mean by that.
Well, hey, poker could work for me because then it's like I just have to use my luck stat, which is already pretty high.
How'd you level it up?
Oh, you see, I played gotcha games, and that just kind of naturally taught me how to manipulate the ether to allow myself to have different luck. I'm a luck bender.
Yeah, I ain't as lucky. My luck stat's probably like level 30 right now, opening a lot of CSGO cases.
Out of 1,000.
You're lucky.
I'm a level 6 lucky person. I don't need anything that casts a shadow.
Why not just like get a roulette table and just like bet on black? You have a 50-50 chance of making it.
That's not true. You have a little less than 50% because you got to take into account the green.
Close enough.
No, it's
And the
not
ball.
close enough. You lose. You get ripped off. Ah.
Also, it could be rigged because this is death.
He says this is a fair game, though.
Yeah, it's a fair game.
Yeah, it is a fair game. You're right.
Oh, I can do the throw the rings and try to get it in the bottle because it's a fair game.
Ah, yeah. Or the guessing age thing, because death is timeless, and thus if I guess his age, then like I win.
How would you guess it though? What would you do?
Say like infinity, because he's
No,
been
just
around
say
since
your
things were
age
alive.
is a number. Shit! No!
Oh wait, Cards Against Humanity. Death isn't funny.
Yes, he
Well, it
is.
can be, but like conditionally.
He is a very sick joke.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
kill people.
Yeah, his jokes.
They're
I
very
think
funny
Sam
too.
carried
Yeah.
the joke a little better there, J City.
No.
The killing joke.
Oh,
the killing blow.
Funny.
I still think my idea is the best. You just say you lost the game to him, and he lost the game.
That actually is a really good idea.
The thing is, he wouldn't even know what the game is, so he'd probably.
How do you not know what the game is?
Not everyone is under the same sphere of influence, Prophet. Not everyone knows what the game is, but now they do, and they also lost it. So that's on them at that point. Anyways, next question. The conversation has died, and I have killed it. Anyway. You wake to be nude in the middle of a restaurant. What's the first thing you do? Now,
Probably
personally-
try to find a uniform, like just
I
the
was
bare
gonna-
set of
That's a
clothes.
boring answer. Boo.
I was gonna ask the waiter for the check and just use it to cover whatever bit I could and then leave. Well, wait, a more interesting answer. Ask for something like a lot of peanut butter that you can just slather onto yourself to like paint clothes on.
What the
Why
And
peanut
then
butter?
just walk out. Because peanut butter's slathery.
It's accessible.
It's also
You know,
this is a restaurant. A restaurant might have peanut butter.
but ketchup would be better at that point, right?
Why not
No,
just
it's
wrap
ketchup is
yourself
too
in like
syrupy.
paper towels or rags or something at that point?
It's a food restaurant. We're not feeding dogs or like a paper shredder. It's feeding people.
Well, you'd have napkins at every
You have
table.
napkins and like paper towels at a restaurant.
What I would do, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
You
it's
go
too
first.
sweaty for the napkins. You ever think about that?
Wait, Jason, what was it?
that would also apply to everything else that we were saying, like
But
peanut, butter.
butter's mostly a liquid. It kind of works.
It's
So-
we still see your wiener. Not gonna lie.
You know
it's
those
too
really
big.
rich
I get a hot dog
restaurants.
bun. It's easy. I get a hot dog bun and I hide the thing in that, and then we're good.
That don't sell hot dogs.
Stupid. But yeah, if you're
Okay,
like
well maybe I
Vegas,
get a hamburger bun. Fine. Make a hot dog sandwich.
no.
But so eat your hot dog, bro. You haven't thought of that, have you?
I mean, if you're offering, it's.
Whoa. Boo.
In the middle of the restaurant, though.
It matters the type of restaurant. Let's say I'm at a really rich Vegas restaurant. You know those where like you have like a hot girl like laying down on the table
like
with
Hooters,
like sushis
yeah.
covering all their parts. I would if I were that person, then I'd be like pulling a show like, "Hey, what's up? It's sushi nude guy." So I'd be cool with it,
I'd play the Chad move, and I look around, and I would have both hands point to my wiener, and I'd say, "Ladies, this is what you've been missing."
I'm
And then
more
I just
afraid
walk
of the
away.
fact that you awake to be nude, which implies that you somehow fell asleep while nude at a restaurant.
But
Yeah.
If you did that, wouldn't that make you a sex offender then? If you're just
I
like,
think you'd be arrested and wake up in a jail before you wake up at a restaurant,
What if you don't
Being
look that
in a
naked?
jail? That's a better situation than waking up nude in the middle of a restaurant, because there's a lot less peer pressure in a jail than there is in a restaurant.
I would rather wake
Unless
up naked in a restaurant than in a prison, because I feel like in a prison that implies things.
You don't want your asshole to be, bigger than the door of the restaurant,
I don't want to
when
be
you
able
wake
to
up.
store things inside myself. Yes. And now that the topic of conversation has turned to anal misfortunes, let's go to the next question. You have the power to time travel in any direction, but only in 5-minute increments. How do you use your new power?
Dave's coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, you can do save states, but I think the best thing to do is like, like when you get in a
Chat says
conversation
goodnight.
with someone, you try to roast them, and then like 5 minutes later, you come up with a really good roast, but you didn't say it at the time. I would just go back
yeah, that's
and then use that
perfect.
roast and be like,
I could use that for this stream.
yeah.
I was just thinking I'd ask someone out, and if they said no, then I just go back 5 minutes and just not do it.
Well,
Or
now
you
I
could
feel
do it
bad
in
saying
I know
my
what
answer.
the answer is.
You could do it in another way, though.
Now I
Yeah.
feel bad saying my answer. I was gonna say gotcha games.
I don't.
How is
just
it?
re-roll every.
Is it rolled based off of the time, or is it rolled based off of the when the?
I mean,
it's just
really, I just have
complete
to
luck.
wait like a half second to make it different. So like,
Well, but that becomes a question of, were you fated to get those or were you not? Do you believe in fate? Because that changes things,
hey, Fate is a very successful franchise.
Oh yeah. See, that's the joke, because
It's a gotcha game, so
yeah, you play fate.
I believe in fate.
Yeah. Do I believe in Valkyrie Connect?
Yeah, it's the
Does
better
Valkyrie
game.
Connect bind us all?
Are you ranked higher than me in Fate than I am in Valkyrie Connect?
Honestly, that's a good question.
What are you ranked? I don't.
I don't think they have ranks. I think it's just like you show up.
That's what they all say.
I would.
What's your rank in Valkyrie Connect? What is it?
Right now, it's got to be top 50 at least.
In
Shall I-
like your room or like?
No, arena. Like PvP. Easy peasy, baby.
Yeah.
So
See.
wait, what if I were to like go to the bank and withdraw a lot of money and like get it in cash? Then I go back in time and then I do that again, and I just keep repeating this.
I mean, I
You can't
guess
do
you
that
could.
because each bill has its own like number, right? You can't duplicate that. It would be
Yeah,
fraudulent.
but how
What
many
if-
people really check that? Is
Wait,
the
how-
question.
If you have 1 million of it, like suddenly get $1 million, people would definitely start checking.
How do you
into
know
it,
they're
because
gonna
that
grab the
sucks.
same dollar bill every time?
Isn't there,
Well,
like,
if you
some sort of-
very meticulously get a very different dollar bill every time you do that, I guess it could work.
No, I don't want that dollar bill. I want that dollar bill. They'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Some sort of
what are you
germaphobe?
on right now?
Or what you could do is just then go back in time, and then just come back later in the day when the cash is different.
This is what I would do. I would, during like an exam, I would just stand up, go down to the front, either look through someone else's test or look through, there might be some sort of main test that has all the correct answers. See if there's some sort of way to access that. Try and memorize as much as I can, and then write it down. And then whatever I don't memorize, I keep going back down, and I just keep memorizing it, and I just keep going back to the
Yeah,
save
that's
state.
good. But this
Honestly,
question,
I feel like I'd forget that I have this ability and just not use it until I really, really like remember at one point, like, oh yeah, I can do this.
this question makes it seem like the 5 minutes forward and backwards isn't that like impressive, but I feel like this would be more impressive than being able to go back like 200 years. Like, let's say you're trying to help
Yeah.
like Christopher Columbus get onto like America, and they're like, oh, so you have the map of the world, right? And I'm like, yeah, I just need to pull out my phone and like use the cellular data. You don't know anything. You're way dumber than people back
Yeah,
then,
also
right?
you don't even have a satellite back then to help you with anything, so you have no signal.
Yeah, so
Something
I think the
else,
5
too.
minutes is way more useful than that.
It says
Yeah.
in 5-minute increments. Does that mean you can do multiple increments?
No, I
That's
think
what I'm
it's
thinking, yeah.
I think it's only max 5 minutes. Like you can go 5 minutes forward or 5 minutes backwards.
This
Yeah,
question
but can I go 5 minutes back and then do it again, and then do it
you can just
again?
do
But
that,
then
and then you
you
just
could
keep going
practically
back.
infinitely do that, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that
Or
would
is there
take
like
a
a
long
rule?
time to
5-minute
go
increments.
back like a year.
I mean, if it's only in 5-minute increments, let's calculate this out. There are how many minutes in a day?
24
Well,
times
60
60.
times 24.
Yeah, 24
Or-
times 60.
1440.
All right,
times
yeah,
that.
times 365 divided by 5. That would only be 105,120 jumps. So, you know, it
I
couldn't be
feel
that
like you
bad.
lose track, so I'd be very careful with it.
How
you
many
know?
jumps can I do a second? Like, is it like, the Mario, like, backwards long jump where,
Well,
like, I
then
can do a
there
bunch
there
of
wouldn't really
jumps
be
and, like...
increments. You could just do it infinitely, and it doesn't really matter. At that
Let's
point.
just assume you have to pause for at least like 10 seconds after each jump.
That would not be worth doing.
That is not worth it.
I would only do it for like, haha, I messed that up. I'm going back in time to fix that.
Wouldn't it be
Every
funny
single
though?
time- Every
if,
time you
like-
save state, you have to wait like 30 seconds for a loading screen.
Okay, what you could do is, so, like, you watch, like, the lottery, like, numbers get drawn on TV, and then, like, you write down the numbers. Then you go do it enough times to go back in time, like, an hour, because they stopped selling the tickets an hour before the drawing. You just get your numbers, and then, boom.
I mean, that kind of works. I was also gonna say, like,
Would
let
you
me
be
think.
able to
Oh yeah,
keep-
what if? Consider this. Like, you just ask out your girl, like whatever it is at the beginning, and then you go back in time, or like you go forward 5 minutes, and the world is just destroyed, and something happened in those 5 minutes, just completely obliterate everything.
God. That's
Yeah,
like
you should
scary.
have never asked out that girl.
That's like the plot of Life is Strange.
Yeah, this question is literally Life is Strange, but in a question.
Oh wait, what you could do is you could ask the girl, "Hey, what's your favorite thing?" And you're like, "Oh, this. Why are you asking?" Then you go back 5 minutes,
That's brilliant.
and then you just give them the thing, and you're like, "Oh, how do you know I like this?"
It's like, I know. I also know all of your personal information.
Yeah. I know your mother's
Social
maiden
Security.
name, your first pet's name, I know when you were born, I know when you will die. And then it's just you shoot them.
This is literally like ReZero in real life, kind of.
Except you don't need to die for it to work, which makes it a lot less painful. Also, if you tell
Yeah.
someone, it's not like they die. And then also, it's like you're not Subaru, so you never will be.
Oh, I think this is
I
a better
wanna be
representation
super.
of Life is Strange than ReZero, in my honest opinion.
The Council of Time Loops has ruled that it's more like Life is Strange.
Yeah, I
End of
agree.
discussion, gavel sound. Next question. If one animal was made the size of a whale, which would be the scariest? I'm going to say house cat, because those things are destructive.
I'm going to say whale. Because whales are scary.
But it's already...
It's already the size of a whale. It doesn't.
Yeah,
becomes
exactly.
any
Whales are
scarier.
scary.
For me,
But they're
like
not harmful, usually.
killer
like,
whales are pretty. Scary.
Imagine seeing a whale,
Imagining it, yeah. What's up?
and then it swallows you.
I'd be Pinocchio. What's wrong with that? People like Pinocchio.
No, they don't.
He was
Except you
great in
already
Shrek
are
People
a
like
real
the
boy.
cricket.
Okay, you're right. The cricket. If the cricket was the size of the whale, that'd be fucking scary.
Yeah, I think bugs being the size of whales would be the scarier ones, like
Well, see,
ants,
it's like-
for example.
Have you guys
I
played
thought about
Grounded?
that for a minute, but then I thought, like, is part of the reason they're creepy only because they're small and they have a lot of legs, or if it's like if they were big, would they really be that creepy
But do you
anymore?
know how like strong ants are at the size they are? If they were the size of a whale, they could destroy the world.
They could
honestly.
lift the earth.
You guys
Yeah.
have played Grounded, right? That one survival game where
Oh
you're super small.
yeah, I've heard of that. I've seen stuff of
Yeah.
that.
I don't actually think the spiders were that scary in that game, but a lot of people were freaking out about it, so they changed. They had like a filter. I think it's called like the arachnophobia mode
Yeah.
that makes them into just blobs if you just turn it all the way down.
Yeah, I saw some of those. That
didn't
was
know
like funny. It's
that.
like
That's
a French.
funny.
It's like 8 French fries supporting like a bottle or like a small thing of ketchup.
Yeah.
So wait, are you guys familiar with tardigrades? They're the smallest like animal that's known to exist. And they're
Oh.
also like the most resilient animals that are known to exist.
I don't think I've heard
Where
of
like
them.
they can live in they're like known to like be able to withstand like extreme heat and extreme cold.
Are those like bed bugs or something?
No, it's just a microscopic animal.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we take this to the extreme and do like single-celled organisms and have
So, yeah.
them be the size of
Have a
whales?
giant amoeba.
That would be so scary.
It would
So,
be
yeah,
interesting, though,
like,
because then it's like, is it a multi-celled organism or is it still just one giant?
It's still just
cell?
one giant cell.
Imagine being like a PS1 like character, like little polygons.
So yeah, like the largest tardigrades can become is a body length of 1.5 millimeters. So imagine that blown up to a whale.
What about a sea monkey? And it's like then you actually get to see what it looks like, because I have no idea what sea monkeys look like.
Could we use this for science, where like we can actually analyze tiny animals for once?
I think the real answer, though, that we're all missing is people. People are the worst animals and the most scary in the shape of whale.
I don't know. It matters on the situation. Like if we
I mean,
had like
I've
a
si'n-
really hot
what's that?
person, like the size
I mean, yeah,
of a
are we into
whale,
giantess stuff?
What's
like,
that
what's the deal
like,
girl
here?
called? It was like
new
that one from
tag?
My Hero. I keep forgetting her name. Something like
Mount Lady.
yeah, Mount Lady. We like that.
But
Yes,
How the
yes,
hell is
Mount
she even-
Lady. Everyone wishes they could Mount Lady, but the point is,
How'd she even get around the city? Like, how
She
she
can
not
shrink.
kill everyone every time she steps? Oh, yeah,
She shrinks down to a
I'm
normal person
dumb. I forgot
size.
about that. I haven't watched the show in like a couple of years.
yeah, I don't blame you. I keep up with it, and I'm still just kind of like, why do I do this to myself? It's like a relationship where you kind of fell out of love at some point, but you don't. Are you really posting in the Cool J's account right now?
Wait, are you talking about
that's-
Mount Lady?
No, I'm talking to J City. Is he posting the Cool J's thing right now, or is that like someone else?
hey, it could be me or it could not be me. You know that's how the cool
Oh,
J's
let's
works.
find out.
It's probably one of those guys from the Game Boy camera video, which, by the way, was actually a really funny idea. But
I never thought I'd actually do that video.
that was a really funny. That's a unique idea. I would not have thought of doing that. But
I've seen that exact joke on a different YouTube channel before.
Boo! They copied us, even though we did it
Oh.
after them.
no, but like what I was saying before was about My Hero Academia. It's like a relationship where I was really into them a lot at first, but then like I kind of slowly fell out of it. But I'm still trying to keep it going, like for the kids, I guess at this point. And I don't even know who the kids are in this scenario, but like I'm still watching it, is what I'm saying. Anyway, next question. Now that we've devolved into weird relationship metaphors, or I have at least. What is the stupidest thing you heard from someone that was being 100% serious? Now, guys, before you say something that I said, I want to clarify. I'm only serious about 75% of the time, so it's really like a 1 in 4 chance that I was actually serious.
Okay, I have the answer.
Is it from me?
No.
Okay.
So I used to work at a dining hall, and what they would have me do occasionally is they give me, like, you know how like every restaurant throws away way too much food at the end of the
Yeah.
night, and like, but so basically what they'd do is like they'd weigh the amount of food that they would have, like they'd be throwing away, and then they'd be like, so what they'd have me do is enter all this into an Excel document, and basically like it's like, okay, the one serving is this many ounces or whatever, and then this like, and then it'd be like, okay, there's or one serve would be this many ounces, and then we threw away this many ounces, and they could essentially see, oh, we're losing this much money.
Yeah.
So what happened was they'd weigh everything, like, but sometimes the serving size would be in cups. So I remember asking my boss, hey, so these cups, okay, so you're measuring the serving, or what we're throwing away in weight, but you're giving me a volume for the serving size. How am I supposed to figure this out? They unironically said, oh, you can just Google cups to ounces, and I'm like, do you not realize those are two completely different forms of units?
Oh my god. There was a thing when I was in high school where we were talking about, like, I don't know, Frankenstein in lit class, and there was this girl who was like a natural contrarian, never really grew out of that whole phase when she was a teenager. And here's what she said. You know, Frankenstein, the monster isn't even that bad. He didn't ask to be born. And I, across the room, was like, yeah, no one does. No one asks to be born. You have to be born to ask. Of course he didn't ask to be born. It's like, I don't understand how she thought that was a logical argument. I didn't ask to be born. I was made in the lab because I'm an Android VTuber, everyone's favorite Android VTuber. Anyways, guys, what's your point?
Mine is pretty easy. It's this one person was talking in like their stand, like, I don't know, it's probably a court or something. It was like about the vaccine, and she was claiming that the vaccine, if you do the vaccine, it magnetizes your body and makes like magnets stick to your body. So she had like a spoon, like a metal spoon, and she was like trying to attach it to her skin and saying, see? And it like stuck to her for like half a second, and it was because sweat, right? But she like attaches it to her skin. She's like, see, it's happening. And she was like so serious about it. And she's a nurse. Like, what the...
My gosh, that scares me right there.
I mean, magnets stick to me, but not because I'm vaccinated, mainly because
that's because you're an Android, right?
I'm mostly metal at this point.
What are you, like Metal Mario from like Mario 64 or something?
A teeny bit.
Technically,
of wood.
part of me is birch wood.
That's the best type of Minecraft wood.
Son of a birch. Yeah,
I don't know. I like spruce wood.
So there's this new show on Netflix. I think it's called Jeffrey. Is it Dahmer or Dahmer?
Dahmer.
It is Dahmer.
I think it's Dahmer. Who eats people.
Yeah. So people watch that show and they're like, "Wow, he's a bad person." And then there are some people who watch that show and decide to comment stupid shit like, "Oh my gosh, Jeffrey Dahmer's so hot. I wish I could have. I wish I could have dated him." Like, are you okay? Did you watch the show that I watched? What is wrong with you?
Tumblr, unfortunately, while they did ban porn, they did not ban the
opinions.
The Tumblr group about people who want to date serial killers.
I was just about to mention that. Yeah. There's like serial killer like stan accounts that exist.
What?
Yeah.
I know yanderes are hot, but they're not.
I was gonna say.
Not like, you got people that are like, oh, the Unabomber is so hot, or.
I was also gonna make a joke about yanderes.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, I'm also very happy none of you said anything about me, despite the mountains of ammo I've given you.
I was gonna say something about this person who's really addicted to Love Live, but the magnetized thing was dumber.
That's true.
So I got a bonus answer. So one day I was just sitting on the bus, like in high school or something.
Yeah.
And I was just listening to these dudes. And this is exactly how the conversation went. I was so baffled by it that I remember this word for word. Hey, you know where the place with the red rocks is? Arizona? Yeah. And that's what I heard. I was like, are you serious?
Well, here's one from me the other day. So someone was trying to test my my geography knowledge skills, which, to be honest, are not great. So they were like, all right, name which one of these states isn't a real state. They were like, all right, so West Maine. And I was like, West Maine isn't a real state. I know that. And then they were like, oh, I was also gonna say like North Dakota, all that stuff, and or North Carolina, and I was like, honestly, you could have said North Carolina, and I would have said that was the fake state. I did not. I forgot North Carolina existed.
Oh my goodness.
You know, because everyone always talks about South Carolina, like it's in the song.
Mr. Beast lives in North Carolina.
Yeah, well, he probably bought the state by now. It's gonna be Beastland or something. Either way, it's like South Carolina's in the song. You know, it's like South Carolina, da da da. You know, it's like a song.
Sweet Caroline.
It's
Wait,
Sweet Caroline.
I made the joke about it being South Carolina, but is it not Carolina? I thought it was Carolina.
No, it's Caroline.
Caroline like a name, not like
Sweet
name. I'm
Caroline.
dumb.
Bum, bum, bum.
If that doesn't get clipped, I don't know what else.
Oh, I'm gonna make this a clip. Don't worry about that. This
Sweet
is
Home Carolina.
Wait, speaking of that
my.
song, I think the worst piece of music ever to be made is there's a remix of Sweet Caroline that's like this
South
like
Carolina,
trap
yeah.
remix
What's
that
that
is
name?
just so awful. I gotta figure out what the exact name of it is because it is actually the worst piece of music I think I have ever heard in my life.
Well, I should perform it, and then it's like doubly the worst because I also
Okay,
cannot sing
Sweet
worth a damn.
Caroline Diagnostic Bootleg. It is
Mhm.
the worst piece of music I think I have ever
Hold on.
heard in my life.
Sweet.
I would not recommend listening to it
Caroline.
on stream. it's a bit obnoxious.
I'm not gonna
lie.
listen to it on stream, but Diagnostics Bootleg. Okay. And it's from Neil Diamond. Wait, is he the guy who sang the song originally?
Neil Diamond's the actual guy who sang it originally.
Okay.
That is it. He didn't make the remix.
No, he didn't make the
Someone else did.
remix.
They
Yeah.
just had to
It
credit
takes
him.
like a second for the really awful part to kick in because it just kind of just starts like the normal song, but
I'll keep that one tabbed. Trust me, I'll get to that eventually. And then also, like, if we're talking about songs, like, remember the CBAT guy in Reddit?
Mm-hmm.
That classic gentleman?
the CVAC guy.
The CBAT guy. Did you not hear about the CBAT thing?
What's CBAT thing?
Look up CBAT on YouTube. Listen to a little bit of that song. It's like, this guy was like, hey, so my girlfriend of 2 years my girlfriend said that the song we've been using to bang to for the last 2 years, she hates. And I've been thrust into the rhythm of it. And she says that even when I'm not playing the song, she can tell that I'm thrusting into the rhythm of it. So what do I do, guys? And then he linked the song. And by God, what rhythm? How do you thrust to any
insane.
part of that? How do you have sex to that song?
It's like, hey, girl.
What the?
Your laugh says everything. It's just.
What the heck? Why would you have sex to that?
Apparently to him it
Every
was on the
time,
off chance.
Joe?
On the off chance he was serious about that, I'd say he deserves an award for this. I really don't think he is, though. I don't want to believe that that's actually true.
Did you hear about the reply he made like a week after?
I actually didn't.
Let's see if I can summarize it. He came back and he says, "Oh wow, this really blew up. Good job, now my parents now know about it because my sister told them about the situation, and now we've broken up because of this fiasco. And I can see exactly why."
Maybe it's because you shouldn't have Reddit try to solve all your problems.
Or perhaps I think that song was the straw that broke the camel's back. If they were actually doing it to that song, that's 2 years of pent-up resentment right there. I don't think it was Reddit that did it. I think it was just
for 2 years.
Some other
that's
songs
what he
mixed
said.
in too, but like that was one of his favorite songs to listen to.
10,000 years of resentment. That's just.
What was the thing that we're looking at again? I completely forgot.
Oh, the question? Stupidest thing you heard from someone that was being 100% serious.
Yeah, playing that song during sex.
I cannot imagine he was serious. I don't want to believe it. I can't. I can't bring myself. I can't.
Even like without that context, the song is so goofy. It's like it sounds like a clown that's like depressed.
The best part of that thread was how no one was really ripping into the guy at all. It was mostly just like rips on the song and how terrible it was and how bad he was for listening to it, but mostly about the song. One of the best one I heard was about like a bunch of dying dolphins being murdered by like a squeaky toy.
You guys heard the song in Resident Evil 1? I forgot which one it was. It was
Moonlight Sonata?
No, it was I don't know what the original song is called, but someone people in the fandom call it clowns farting in the basement.
I have not heard that. Hold on. No, I need to look this up.
That one's a lot less rapey and like bad as all the other songs, but it's a song that was written by the original composer, but they had another composer come in for the original Resident Evil 1 that had a completely different song to it. I don't know the full story, but for the new, I forgot what the remake is called. 1 second.
Director's cut.
Yeah, director's cut.
Are you talking about Mansion Basement?
Yeah, Mansion Basements.
Just sounds like a bunch of trumpets.
Holy shit, it does sound like clowns farting in a basement. New members of chat say hello.
Like,
oh wait, worst part is that was the ad I was listening to. That's a different ad that also sounds like clowns farting in a basement. Hold on.
Wait, what?
What the hell is this?
To an ad?
Oh, this one also sounds like clowns farting in a... God damn it. Why are there so many things that sound like that?
So this is, but I just, every time I think of really bad video game soundtracks, I always think of that first.
Burke in chat says hello.
Hello, Burke.
Anyway, so yeah, remember how last time we got through like 3 questions in 30 minutes because we kept coming with new hypotheticals for it?
Mm-hmm.
And this time we've blasted ass through like 7 already.
Because you keep like saying, "All right, we're moving on." And then it took
us 30 minutes to get.
Well, yeah, because there's like dead silence, and then it's like I'm not funny, and like if you guys aren't coming up with anything, like it's like when you think about it, if I'm not funny and you guys aren't saying anything, there aren't any jokes, and if there aren't any jokes, how am I gonna monetize my friends?
That's what you think?
No, but like yeah. The chat said not funny 2 out of 10. I can see who put that in there, but yeah, chat's not anonymous, guys.
My weakness.
Oh hey, we got like 5 people here, and they're all us. They are almost all us.
No, we got 1.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I guess we might as well move on. We've already said all the stupid things.
Yeah.
Ironically, only one of them was for me. I really thought I've said more dumb stuff than that. But yeah. There was also, I guess we're also looking for dumb stuff for me. It's like the whole thing with the screensaver, but I don't want to go into that right now.
Or the one about we are going to watch hentai today.
I mean, we did, technically.
No, just like the way you said that with a completely serious face. And we were all just looking at you like, did you literally just say that?
I was expecting a standing ovation. I was really thinking that everyone would be like, fuck yeah, we're doing that. And then I was just absolute silence, and you're like, wait, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, why would I lie about that?
I mean, to be fair, you did happen to show it to us on April 1st.
Yeah. That's
so this is the 25%.
I fully believe you on that.
That was the 25%. Yeah, anyway. You have 48 hours to come up with $100,000 or you will be killed. You can't use your own money or borrow it. What do you do?
OnlyFans.
I think here's what I would do. I would go to like a casino. Now, I think when it says use your own money, I don't think you can. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't think you can use your own money as the $100,000. I think you can use it to then get the $100,000. Because when you think about it, like, you then couldn't use a cab. You couldn't like buy gas on the way there if you were out. Oh, wait, chat's all the shorts I uploaded to my channel. Glad to actually watch it live. Hey, there you go. This is why I do these, you know? I do the shorts, people come here, and then they watch it, and then it's live. Anyway. And then, so, like, I would say you can't use your money to make up the $100,000, but you can use it to get something that would. So, like, you can buy a gun.
So are you just gonna go into a casino and just put everything, your whole life savings on black?
Well, yeah, think about it. If I die in 48 hours, I'm not gonna have any life savings at all because I'll be dead. It'll be death savings at that point. I might as well use
your family could have it.
Yeah, but like they could also have more than that if I live.
No, life insurance. You'll get bank from that.
Oh,
so honestly,
shit, that's a good point. I could shoot myself and then I'd have the money.
Wait, but then what would happen? Like, you just come back to life?
Duh, I find a hot necromancer girl who's secretly my love interest, then she resurrects me, and then we have, like, I'm a zombie or something. I don't know.
Here's
also,
the
I'm an
best
android.
idea. So
I told you about the Frankenstein, and you don't have the right to resurrect yourself.
Think about how marketable
I
this
can
would
choose
be.
to be born.
Choose to be born. You can't use your own money or borrow it, so you can just have people donate money to you. So what I would do is I would call up Mr. Beast and be like, yo, can we make a video where I have 48 hours to come up with $100,000 or I die? Like, imagine how clickbaiting that title is, right?
But yeah,
Mr.
48
Beast would be
hours
like, sure.
also
So
set
then
up
it's
the
just
video.
like a huge epic montage video of me getting all that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it'd be more like Mr. Beast is like, Mr. Beast, will you pay me $100,000 and then you have 48 hours to hunt me for sport? And it's like, Mr. Beast could do that eventually, though. He could absolutely be like, I will pay you to let me hunt you down like an animal.
What's that book that has that exact concept?
Game.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, chat says robbing a bank, which is also a pretty good idea. But like, I'm still thinking like Mr. Beast. Like, it's kind of crazy how being his friend could technically be like a full-time job, not in like a bad way, but like he will literally pay you like $75,000 for winning like a hide-and-seek game. That's more than I've ever made in a single year in my life. Granted, my life is not that long at the moment, but like, you know, that's still a lot.
Okay, so what I would do is so first I'd shave my feet, and then
me?
okay,
Are you a hobbit?
I'll
How
explain.
hairy are your feet?
Well, okay, there's a little bit of hair on there, but like, okay, let me explain.
Okay.
I'd like shave my feet, get some nice lotion, make them look all nice. Then I'd go to like one of those AI like this person does not exist.com and like get like a cute girl as like a profile picture.
Oh,
I go on Twitter. I go on Twitter and be like, "Hey guys, buy my feet." Like under every popular tweet, I'd be like, "Hey guys, buy my feet pics." And then I'd link my OnlyFans, and then I just pretend I'm a girl selling pictures for her feet. It's easy money.
My idea. Fuck.
Maybe I just let myself be killed at this point. After hearing that, I kind of just want to wait the 48 hours out and just kind of die at that point.
I've always said if I was a girl, I would 100% sell pictures of my feet. Like, it is the most optimal way to make money.
You sell your body with blood. Oh, no, not blood, plasma. That's what it was.
What's the minimum amount of money you need to
have you seen how much
YouTube?
I think it's like 100, maybe 200. I'm not entirely sure. I've never sent that much money.
I've always wanted to do this meme where I donate to like a really like top tier channel, like a red super chat, and they'll read my channel name and have that as my notification for whenever people subscribe to me.
There are some clipping channels that actually have things from like some of the Hololive talent saying, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe when they had like the super chat thing. They just downloaded that clip and like play it every time they like end the clip. And I find that hilarious.
That sounds like it'd be a service to like everyone because anyone can take that.
Thanks for the red super chat, the Cool Jays.
Yeah. A big ups to the Cool Jays for the red super chat.
I would pay money for that. You know how much I could use that for the next like year, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's some kind of like terms of service against that, or like a copyright issue of like, you can't use me saying that I said that in like my own stream, but like, oh, but technically it was for you, so it counts or not. I don't know. I
Imagine
feel
that
like that's
goes to the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
Bruh.
this VTuber is fighting these
These
shit
horny
posters on
people.
YouTube.
The Maury Calliope versus the Cool Jays.
Hey, you know, that would be a dream come true, you know.
I don't think you want to take her to court.
I don't think she's gonna yonder at you. I think she's just gonna be mad at you.
For what? What did I do?
Stealing her content.
I didn't steal her content. I paid money for that, right? Also, I feel like I wouldn't get sued if there are like, you know, like how many clip channels there are. I feel like they would get sued way before
There's
me.
one good
That's
thing about
fair.
that though is that you'd probably get a lot more viewers on your channel. So
Just
that
because
is
I have
actually
a thing at the end saying, thanks for the subscription.
I was thinking more because you went to court against the Grim Reaper.
yeah, that's what I was referencing, not the original thing.
It would be Hololive VN versus the Cool Jays.
I just thought of a brilliant idea. What if you could like think of something super obscure to sue someone? Oh wait, suing takes like more than 48 hours.
What if you anger Callie to the point where she's like, I will take your soul, but then she's like, oh, well, I'll challenge you to a game that you're experienced in, and then you'll like keep your life or whatever. Then you use like, oh, NBA 2K. And then it's like,
Hey, are we still on the Cali thing?
are we still on the what?
Still on the Cali thing? I was trying to go back to the
I was-
$100,000.
We
So-
already got the money. We're choosing how to spend it. We're going to spend it all in super chats. We're going to use them and go to court because we accidentally angered the VTuber God of Death. It's simple progression. It's plot progression. This is like season 2 already.
Okay, I got another idea. So I
Go for it.
remember several years ago, I watched this video. This guy was in a mall, and he held up a sign saying, "I will stop screaming if you give me $1." And he just kept screaming until someone gave him $1.
And then you just keep screaming.
Hey,
I
it's
feel
a
like that's
reasonable
infinite
business strategy.
money right there.
I just do that like until I get $100,000.
I don't know if you'd
That
have
would take too long.
$100,000 would mean 100,000 people, and there's no way you'd meet 100,000 people in 48 hours.
Okay,
Maybe
my
if you worked
other
at the
idea
airport.
was, what if I go up, I try to get 1,000 people, like I go to a giant city. I try to go get 1,000 people. I just walk up to people and say, "Hey, can I have $100?" And I try to get 1,000 people to do that.
Michael, there was literally a joke in Clannad about why that wouldn't work.
Yes.
There was a guy who was like, oh, hey, if I just ask everyone for 100 yen, you'd be willing to give that, right? Because that's just like $1. If I ask everyone for that, I'd make $1 million if I just met 1 million people. And then he does the math in his head really quickly, and he realizes, oh shit, I would have to like scrounge off of what I eat every day and still not have that much money because I'd just be asking for like $1 every time. And it's like, this is what you're basically asking there, Prophet.
Well, I try to speed run that.
Speed run it, you're like, come on! Come on now! Come on! It's like super incoherent.
You just hold up a sign that says like money and you just like sprint through the subway trying to like find people to like pay you, but they don't know what you're asking for.
So what if I
Running
just was
alongside a train, like, give me money!
So what if I
That
was
kinda
just
works.
honest and I held up a sign saying, if I don't get $100,000 in the next 48 hours, I get killed,
I myself
And
would
then,
not
like-
believe you.
and then have like a box in front of you.
I mean, I
People-
guess that could work, but I probably wouldn't believe you.
Or you could just run and say, screw getting $100,000, right?
It does
you
say
could, but where's
that
the
you
fun in
will be
that?
killed. We don't know how
What do you
we're
mean,
gonna
where's
be
the
killed.
fun in that?
What if
That's
it's
even
like the
more fun,
Grim
running away from the
Reaper?
law for, you know, changing
I
your
don't think
name
it's
to
if
Arnold
it's $100,000 we'll be killed, I
Tinkle-Diker?
don't think it's the law we're running away from.
the Mafia?
Probably, yeah. I
It's
assume.
just a straight up heart
Then we
attack.
can become a
Yakuza,
Mr.
which-
Beast
oh, yeah.
video. I'm running away from the Mafia. Like,
Oh, we're running from Mr.
come
Beast, yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, the chat brings up the fact that it is technically borrowing money at that point, kind of. But no, wait, but like, what if what if I kill Mr. Beast first?
What if you like
Dude,
find out where Mr.
I feel like
Beast
you would get
lives?
hunted by regular people at that point, right? You kill
No,
the
but like, what if-
icon.
do I become Mr. Beast if I kill Mr. Beast?
No.
I thought it's like a title that you just pass it on to the next guy, you know, the next beast.
You just upload a video titled "I killed Mr. Beast." Thoughts?
And then like the comments are all like, Mr. Beast is dead, long live Mr. Beast.
So wait, speaking of Mr. Beast, what if you just figure out like who's gonna be in the next video, and then like you do identity theft? So like you basically like get rid of you take that person's place,
I think he
and
knows
then
who his
and then
friends
you
are.
just have to
Profit.
win the
Oh.
competition.
I don't think
I
that
think he
would
knows
work.
who his friends
No,
are.
like
Profit. I'm
random
pretty sure.
contestants who come in.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
But like, I
But-
feel like that wouldn't work because the payment plan would go to their account, not yours.
No, but what if you go back in like 5-minute increments with our other power that we got from the other thing, and
Cash.
then we figure out how to like be in the right spot to be that person.
Doesn't he just do it based on like random subscribers? So you got like a 1 in 100 million chance of getting in.
Hey, you don't know, I could be in the next Mr. Beast video. Then he'll see that this stream happened and I was talking about murdering him and taking his life, and then like he'll decide that that was the
Opposite.
wrong thing to do. Then
You
I
have
can
to
go back
hunt
in
him
5-minute
down.
increments and change it from happening.
Use,
I like how
oh
you
my
wink
gosh,
every
we're
time you
using
say
the
a bad joke.
5-minute increments. That's actually smart
Wait,
though.
what was that about a bad joke?
Your like model like winks like every time.
I don't know why it does that. It started doing that like a couple weeks ago, where it's just anytime I turn slightly left or at the wrong angle, like my left eye alone blinks, and I don't know why it does that. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not that hot. I can't pull off winking that much. Anyways,
who's-
next question, because we've gotten extremely off topic, mainly due to me. Yeah. What's a ridiculous design flaw of the human body? Why are the balls in the outside?
Why would we want balls
Because
on
if
the
it was
inside?
inside, it'd be too hot and it would like not work. That's
No,
But
see,
then
I
why.
got
girls can't
that.
fondle your
I
balls,
mean-
bro.
Also, why are the balls so sensitive at that point? Why are they all like if I heat them up too much, why do they cook like boiled eggs? Why are they not more heat resistant? Why are they not in the body where they'd be safe from everything else?
Why do androids care about balls? Do you even have balls?
I mean, I've got nuts and bolts.
Exposed.
I mean, I thought that was a funny
flaw.
joke.
I would say like skin is very like bad in certain situations. Like, how are we so like weak to like bug stings and bites and stuff?
Yeah, we don't really have a good shell, do we?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys don't.
He's gotta wear
Skin
armor
bags.
everywhere.
Skin bag.
I might have one. It's I remember seeing how this, I don't know if this is true or not, but our brain, if you don't think about like staying fit, you will probably get like fatter, I guess. But if you think about getting fit, you will get fit. I just realized I'm explaining depression, aren't I? Why are humans depressed?
What do you mean just think about getting fit? Like you're just thinking about it but never do it, but that somehow works?
Guys,
Yeah, I
remember that scene
guess
from the
so.
SpongeBob movie where the guy grows a mustache out of sheer force of will? It's like that, but with muscles.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm fat right now. I don't have the willpower or the brain power. I'm too dumb.
Huh.
And that's my ridiculous flaw.
Yeah.
Well, one of them at least.
Damn.
I think another ridiculous flaw is like, why is it that hangnails are a thing? Like, why is it that a very small segment of the nail will just pop off and be a hangnail for no particular reason?
Why do we even have nails?
For clawing people.
Claw people?
I don't know why else we would
What do
have
you
them
mean? Like, you
self-defense,
know,
I
like
guess?
when you're like in bed with someone and you're like clutching their back and they're like scratching your back a little bit.
Oh yeah,
that's
I'm a
good.
virgin, so that ain't gonna happen
Oh,
ever.
Oh, that's
So
too
it's
bad.
literally useless to me. I could like take off all my nails and my life would not change.
What do you think I am, a sex bot? Also, I don't have fingernails. Look at my model. Some jackass who drew me was too lazy to draw them.
Why does biting your tongue on purpose not hurt, but biting it on accident does? Massive flaw.
Yeah.
Huh. Tongues are used for tasting things, right? Or do we just have glands in our mouth that
I mean, I
allows
use
us to
mine for
taste it?
talking, so.
Burning your tongue is very like, I don't know, just drinking like hot chocolate and then your tongue becomes burned. It's
Also, why do we not have 3 eyes?
Why would we need a third
Why does our
eye?
body need nutrients, and why can't I
So we
just
can
eat
be
ice cream all the
enlightened,
time?
Prophet.
Why can't I
You're
just
literally
eat ice
the
cream?
enlightened person. You've got the prophet in your name. It's shut up.
You need a reset.
Hey, if you reset me, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know.
Were you
what would an
originally a
android
killer
do?
bot?
Is that,
I'm
is that
gonna
your
break
design flaw?
Asimov's third law. I don't remember what it was, but I'm gonna break it.
Is that your design flaw? Is that there's a reset button on you somewhere we just don't know where it is?
You have to use a paperclip.
Well, don't tell us how to reset you.
I didn't say where you put the paperclip.
Up
I
your
think I can
ass.
do. Yeah, okay, you already said it.
Fuck.
Okay, so I think the biggest design flaw is that technically it is possible for the penis to snap. And it sounds
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's just as painful as it sounds.
Yeah.
Why would you
Snap our
have it
penises.
snap?
Imagine how cool that would be. Like, it's a party
How
trick.
would that be cool? Explain in what
How
possible
is that
way
cool?
that would be
That's
cool.
like actual torture.
Like, if we could do it and it doesn't feel pain but pleasurable, imagine how
What is
cool that would
wrong
be.
with you?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, here we have Jetstream Sam with this 90-degree penis.
No
Oh my
wonder he's a
god.
virgin,
Why would you
dude.
think that's...
That sounds cool.
What are you talking about? Then you have to like do the deed like sideways, like you have
go
to.
back. You can unsnap it.
Good old Crooked Sam with
Okay,
his...
yeah.
But then if you
Front
move the
tractor
wrong
shaped
way,
neck.
oh, there it goes. It bends.
You guys
What
don't have
is
an expanded
going
brain like me,
on?
bro. This is cool.
We're not trying to have boomerang dick, Sam.
I don't know. I think it'd be a cool party trick.
No, I disagree. That's a
What if we bend
solid
my
no
dick
from
in
me.
half?
Again, why
Yeah,
is this
thank
the
God.
hell you choose to die on?
I have no idea. I think it sounds cool.
I just...
All right. I'll shut up now.
No, you can keep talking, just know that I won't believe you. Next question. How do you tell someone you're not really interested in them without directly saying you're not really interested in them?
Hey,
Walk
I
away.
really like you. You just respond, cool, and that's it.
I usually go for, I'm in love with the idea of you.
No. That sounds like a Redditor. No.
What do you think I am? Where do you think
Okay,
I got these
okay,
questions?
But you said you want. Do you want it? Oh, it doesn't have to work. Okay, that's fine.
I think just the firm sure.
If
I
I
would
was a
say,
girl,
like,
I'd
getting
say,
into,
let's
like,
be
a-
friends.
No.
Immediate, disapproval.
Good conversations with people usually are pretty good, but that's not really telling someone you're not really. Oh, you're telling someone you're not really interested in them. I thought you were saying you're interested in them.
Another J City misreads the question.
Okay. Not really interested.
You're lucky I
in them
didn't
without
make that
direct-
into a clip.
City.
Oh, that's easy. Just leave people on red. Done.
What if
There
they're
you
saying
go.
to you in person?
Oh, well, you can leave them
Leaving
on
someone
red.
on red in person. They ask you a
Wait, you
question.
just
You
walk
just walk away.
Chat says they throw themselves in front of a train to avoid conflict.
Why would there be a train nearby? Would you just jump out of the way and a train?
Wait,
would
does
just
that mean they
magically
confess
appear?
to you and you have to say that you're not interested in them without?
I'd say it's more like you know they're interested in you and you're trying to let them down without saying like I'm not into
you
you.
keep saying friend. Like,
That's
oh,
what
we're
I'm
such good
saying.
friends.
That's what
Like-
I was saying, but
Yeah, I know.
it's better if you're a girl than if you're a guy.
No, the best one is like they're like, oh, we look like a couple, trying to hint at stuff, and then you're like, a couple of besties.
From a lot of things I read, apparently, some people, if you say like, "Hey, we're such good friends," like that fucks with them, and they want to become more than just friends, so that might like not work. You know?
Oh wait, another joke I like doing is like whenever someone says like, oh, something couple, I'm like, couple of what?
Yeah,
Just,
you don't know what a couple is,
Messing
do
up
you?
their name. Do you think messing up their name would also fuck with them? Like,
No,
if
that's
there's
just
like a
mean
dude
at
named
that
Carl,
point. I feel like.
you say, "Hey, Carly." I
Well,
feel
what
like
if it's like a
that's
cute nickname though? Then it'd be fine.
Hold on,
right?
G City.
Oh,
hold on, Jizzy.
like when people call me Juicy, it's like, oh, that's kind of cute. Like I don't really mind, you know.
When people call me Arrowhead, I think they're just confused.
Arrow gay head.
No, like they switch the E and the R, and it's just Arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
Can we have
There's a-
Arrowhead? Can we have
I had
Arrowhead?
a consistent viewer who would just keep introducing me like that in the stream, which, by the way, I forgot to say, hi, Rowhead, everybody. Which apparently should be my
Hi-Rowhead.
intro. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you
I
have like
thought-
a sub channel called Arrowhead and you review hentai or something?
I've considered that for like an April Fool's Day thing.
That would be great. Come on.
Yeah.
That's gonna get you banned pretty quick.
No, it won't.
No,
you
no,
can't
if I-
show
if
that
I
in
show
show the
anything,
hentai. All they have to do is just
I
show
could
a
do a
couple-
loose interpretation with my art, which I have.
As long as you don't show them having sex. You know how like there's so many like channels where they show hentai, but they like cut off all the actual like sex scenes, and they're like.
I mean, I already
popular
showed you guys
videos.
that I know how to do that.
Yeah.
He's the master.
You should just
Yeah.
upload that and call it Arrowhead.
Honestly, I'm tempted to, but I'm worried that I might get struck by whatever Queen Bee lookalike company that was from.
Well, you won't get struck by it. You'll just get claimed, so you just won't make money off of it. But who cares?
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm already not making money, so it works out.
It doesn't
Yeah.
exactly. It doesn't hurt you at all. Besides getting views, you know.
I'm bulletproof.
I don't know about that, but I guess
No,
you're an
I'm
Android.
like if you shot me, nothing would happen. I'm an android. I'm made of
but I could
partially wood.
shoot your opinion down, so you're not bulletproof at all.
I'm bulletproof. No thanks to you. Fire away. Fire away. But does that song actually sound familiar to you guys? I was wondering if that was like after your time.
It's
like
called
before your time?
Titanium.
Yeah. By Skylar White. I don't know.
David Guetta.
I
I
thought it
pronounced
started
that
with an
wrong.
S. I forget. I
It's
don't know.
Guetta.
Was it Imagine Dragons?
No. Titanium featuring Sia.
Oh,
Probably
that
also
was it.
pronounced
That
that
was
wrong.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, take your aim. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
Oh, there's
I-
I am titanium.
Yeah, the one that says I am titanium. That's why the name of the song is called Titanium.
Wow.
Revolutionary stuff here, folks. That's it. I feel like, how did they all get into hentai? So it's been said like 3 times now. Okay, so I had it
horny.
as a meme, and now I'm just there. So that's how I got there. How did you guys get into hentai? I think he means just as far as the conversation goes. Like, how did we get here? It just keeps getting brought up.
Okay, I didn't realize.
I mean,
that's
we're a
what-
I
bunch
said that
of-
as a joke.
I mean, we're a bunch of weebs. Of course, we're gonna.
Well, in the
bring
video
it
when I
up.
first show you off, you say hentai reviewer Arrowhead. So
Yeah, which stream was that from, by the way? I kind of
from
forgot
the,
which one.
That was from the Last of Us stream.
Okay, I could have sworn it was from the Cyberpunk one where that the Japanese guy came into the chat and you were talking with him. Or
No,
someone
like
was.
I was literally just watching your stream while I was editing the video, and I'm like, I gotta come up with something a little bit interesting. And then you say hentai reviewer Arrowhead, and I'm like, that's it right there. That's perfect.
You remember that? That was in your video.
Yeah.
Hentai scares me. Not gonna lie. Yeah, some of it is
Oh
a
well,
bit.
yeah, the bad
odd.
ones really change you, you know, like. But
But
normal
then the good
ones,
ones
just
are rare.
click the vanilla tag and you good. Like you will not get messed up if you do that. But,
r/wholesome hentai.
yeah.
Like our own
Is that an
thing.
actual
It's like
thing?
with whatever
Dude, that's
tag they
literally
pretty
the
put
greatest
confident
subreddit
it
of all
is.
time.
That's a thing.
I'm almost
Reddit is
certain
worth
it
for that
is.
one subreddit. I'm kidding. I never go there. I'm an android. What use would I have for hentai?
Then you can learn about how people interact and what they like, and you know.
Yeah, but I hate skin bags.
Wow. And where are your batteries? I see how it is.
You're made of metal and acid or something. I don't know what batteries are made of.
Okay,
You're
Dr.
suppositories.
Nefarious.
Just act like it.
I'm
You don't like
Anyway.
squishies?
r/wholesome hentai. Let's find it.
It, yeah,
it's not
it
real,
exists.
you liar. Oh wait,
What are you
it is
talking
real.
about? 262,000 subscribers.
Of which I am not one. I want to clarify.
Wow, this is an awesome channel. So NSFW would get screwed.
I mean,
these are all wholesome stuff.
Well, that's kind of like the point.
hentai.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So it's like vanilla, but they changed the name.
Super vanilla. Yeah, it's like the ultra version of vanilla.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. You know.
Well, our viewer
Never say
says
they
that
didn't do
hentai
anything
scares
for
them,
ya.
so we should probably we should probably not talk about it as much.
What?
Anyway, next question, and this is arguably worse. NASA wants the public to name a new space probe to Uranus. This is not a joke, but your answer might be. What should they name it?
Anal probes.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew that was gonna be the first answer. God damn it. I was gonna say, fuck.
The
Oh, I had
USS.
something for
kinda
this.
I got the USS Richard.
Fuck, that's what it was.
Dick.
That's what the joke I was gonna do. God damn it.
What, Richard?
USS Richard. That's actually good.
Yeah, my middle name happens to be Richard. I'm not fully doxing myself. A lot of people have their middle name as
Jetstream Richard Sam?
Yeah, Jetstream Richard Sam.
JRS.
Drew's. But
Jurors.
my grandpa's name was Dick, and I didn't want my middle name to be Dick. So of course, most people who have a Richard middle name or Richard first name normally go by Richard rather than Dick.
You should just do the power move and go like, "Hello, my name is Jetstream Penis Sam."
It's a completely
It's a family
different
name.
No, it's Panais. Panais.
Why not just go by Rich instead?
Some people do go by
Or
Rich.
Dick.
Some people do go
We
by
just
Dick
said
too.
the thing about Dick. That's the whole point, is that we're trying to avoid Dick.
Yeah, because it sounds like Panais.
How about Urasus? Because it's like Uranus, but it's sus.
That joke won't even be funny when it gets there.
That's true. By the time he gets there, people will be
Time
like,
is
"Oh,
in
Amogus?"
conception. That will be dead.
So wait, what if we just did the classic Proby McProbe face?
What?
They
Instead
do
of
that
voting
with
for
like every
Codeface.
like vote, like public vote to name something. Like
The
Bodie
sad
McBoatface.
European. Wait, did you guys not see that, like, the burger contest from McDonald's where one of them was just like 2 buns and a slice of cheese in the middle called the sad European?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. And then one of them was just like a bunch of mayonnaise between 2 different buns. It's called like Ronald's Creamy Surprise or something.
Oh my god. How about
That's a
Planetary Orbital Observation Probe, otherwise known as POOP?
Oh, I thought you were doing probe.
People order our patties. Poop.
How about like the Enemizer?
That sounds awesome.
Trying
How
to
about
the
destroy
penetrator.
Instead of Uranus, it's Uranus.
And then the Russia theme starts playing. So many
Mission
jokes to make.
colonoscopy.
The bend over.
Uranal probe. A suppository would be funny.
I do like the
Penal
urinal
system.
I got it. See more butts.
Or we could call it the Navy because it's full of seamen.
Right. Seamen in space. Wouldn't it be
Research
spacemen?
education charging towards Uranus mission. Rectum.
The
Man,
rectifier.
you guys are having a lot of fun with this.
Oh, Tauranus. You're touring Uranus, Tauranus.
How about prolapse? The prolapser. Wow, that one sucked. Anyway, next question, because we need to stop being 12 at some point.
This is the best question. Are you kidding me?
It's the best. It is actually the best
Well,
question.
you literally gave us the Uranus question.
Yeah, I intended for it to be used this way.
I like
I've got a
how
really
like
good roast for the
NASA
next
tried to
one,
like
so-
rename Uranus to like Uranus so people would stop making the joke.
Yeah, they mission failed. We'll get them next time.
People are still going to call it Uranus.
One day we will put a man in Uranus. Until then. Until then, Bend Over will have to do it for us. Alright. Yeah, that's my laughs for the year. Anyway, next question. What are teens today not ready to hear?
Okay.
Probably
so-
the fact that half the stuff they're putting in the internet would, like, an employer would see it. They'd be like, yeah, we're not hiring you
I
based
feel like
off of
people
that.
know that. Okay, bobbing your head to copyrighted music. A hot person bobbing their head to copyrighted music is not good content. I'm pointing at you, TikTok.
Okay, but what if they're like actually cute though?
Yeah, but it's not good content. It's cute, but it's not good content.
Well, I mean, you're right.
Like if I was bobbing my head to like cute copyrighted music, you'd think it's funny. Like, right?
If you're bopping your head to 1-2 oatmeal, that'd be art.
One,
You know,
two.
People, it's not even that. Just bopping your head music's not even that new of a concept. Remember Numa? That was like 15 years ago. It's just the same thing as you do on TikTok now.
Okay, but what if I was like head banging to Fua Fua Time? Pure silence after that joke. All right. Anyway, wait. No, I think teens today aren't ready to hear that one day we will have a colony on Uranus.
Still on you.
Bootylicious.
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like what they're not ready to hear is that everything that's cool to them now will be considered lame by the time they have like teenagers around them that aren't them. You know? It's like they're gonna grow old at some point. They're gonna be the new us. They're gonna realize that everything they like is cringe.
I feel like telling them that all the stuff that they think is trendy right now seems like trash to me, and that in several years they're gonna realize that the same thing that I just said is going to appeal to all the teenagers of their age. It's probably going to be not. They're not going to like it.
I think the biggest thing is you're gonna tell them you're gonna do a lot of stuff in your teenage years where you're gonna like remember it before you go to sleep, like 20 years from now, and it's gonna be like, why did I do that? Why was I so cringy?
For me,
Why did I ever subscribe to Dream?
Why did I ever subscribe to Arrowhead?
Well,
oh, that isn't such a bad choice. I'd rather subscribe to Arrowhead than Dream.
I don't know who Dream is, actually. I don't know. I keep hearing that name. I don't know who it is.
why did
Minecraft YouTuber.
Ah.
You don't know Dream?
I'm surprised you don't. Didn't
Markiplier
He just did a
cheating
face
his
review,
speedruns.
and everyone made fun of him for it.
It was Jacksepticeye who didn't know it. He was like on Twitter and he saw that Dream was trending and he's like, "Who the fuck? What's Dream?"
No, he was like, "Who the fuck? What's Dream?"
Dream got
Hi, I'm
popular because
Jacksepticeye.
he cheated on all of his Minecraft speedruns.
Well, that's not why.
And then he
got
hired
popular.
a
He just-
Harvard
That's why he got, like-
astrophysicist.
Like everyone knew about him. I wouldn't have known about him otherwise.
I knew about him because he did like these like interesting, which are now, I believe, are scripted manhunt videos where one dude or multiple people would try and hunt down Dream, and then some sort of fiasco would happen, and in order for him to win, he'd have to defeat the Ender Dragon before he dies. It was
Was one of them
interesting
Mr.
for like the
Beast?
first 3 videos. Yeah, one of them did have Mr. Beast in it.
No, I was kidding. Wait, did Mr. Beast
Yeah,
actually
Mr.
hunt
Beast
someone for
actually did one
sport?
of them. Yeah, he did actually hunt someone for sport.
Wow. Good
But
props to
in
the
a
guy.
video
Not a lot
game.
of billionaires have the balls to do that in public.
I think he also like was like some sort of gimmick where he would ask his friends to pay him money so that he could get items that would allow him to get benefits or some shit. I forgot.
Yeah,
I didn't-
that's
I didn't
crazy.
really watch
Any-
that one, but I'm guessing
Incidentally,
that's
do you
what
guys
it
got any cash on you?
was. I have $7.
That was a lot less funny than I thought that would be. Anyway,
You actually,
yeah.
you were- I didn't realize that was a joke. I feel so dumb.
Yeah. Just know that if there's ever something where we're talking about how terrible someone is, then I immediately try to do that thing. I'm probably kidding.
Okay.
Like, if you guys are just like, man, I hate it when people always ask for subscribers, and I'd be like, yeah, guys, also remember to like, comment, and subscribe, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe if you agree that you hate people who ask people to do that. Well, What if I was like one of those channels that was just like, like, comment, and subscribe in 3 minutes, or else your house will be haunted tonight or something? Or like,
boo, boo. I hate those.
I'm not fond of them either, mainly just because I don't want to get haunted. I also don't want to subscribe, so it's like a weird intersection where it's like, maybe the ghost would get it. Maybe they'd understand that I don't want to do that. But I'm not entirely sure. Oh, also, teens today are not ready to hear that they are not the smartest one in the room. Because there was a time when I thought I was, and boy, oh boy, those were some years, dude. Those were the days when I was like the pinnacle of intelligence to myself and myself alone.
I like being dumb because when I say stupid shit, wait, where was I going with this?
We were talking about how stupid you were.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Case in point, ladies and gentlemen. No, but with me, it's like there was also earlier the Sweet Carolina thing, obviously, and then like I say a lot of dumb stuff. I think as long as I make fun of it, it's fine. I don't have to try to get smarter.
I believed for my entire life that chasm was pronounced chasm.
Was I the one who corrected you on that? Because I feel like I've heard that before.
No, it was in a video, but another one was my mom always pronounced oven as oven, so I always thought that was a thing. Yeah.
Breast was pronounced breast. So I thought it was the polite way of saying it. So I'm like, Mom, did you get the chicken breast today? She's like, oh, that's so nice. And when she said nice, I thought, okay, that must be the right way of saying it. I thought it was like a polite way of saying breast. Imagine, like, you're just about to have sex, and you're just in the bed, you're like, mind if I touch your breasts?
I was going to say, hey, you have a cancer in your breasts. You have breast cancer.
That's in my mind because feast is pronounced that way.
I can't even breath right now.
Breathe. I can't even breathe right now.
Oh my god, that is one of the funniest things I've heard recently, and it wasn't even meant as a joke.
Somewhat irrelevant from what we've been talking about. I love how these podcasts always just delve into just the most obscure shit.
Yeah. I didn't realize this was a podcast, but I guess it kind of is based on what a podcast is. So yeah, welcome to the podcast, everybody. The Android Cast, or... Well, all right, let's do a combination of our names. So it's J, J, A, and P. That's a racial slur. Anyways, how about assault and batteries?
How about paja, because it's short for pajama?
How about bend over? I'm never gonna stop laughing at that, and it was my own joke, and I didn't even come up with it. Anyway, I think we've thoroughly dissected this question.
Yes.
Let's move on to the next one. If you were immortal, what wouldn't you do?
Sub to dream.
That's fair.
I think you would sub to dream in any situation.
I feel like I would like, and not even like an out of refusal to do it. I think it'd be one of those things where it's like, oh, I'll do that. Where it's like, I'll say like, oh yeah, I'll go skydiving. I probably still wouldn't go skydiving, honestly. It's just like, I feel like I'm skeptical enough to where I just believe like the immortality would just turn off if I did that. And like I could just splat on the ground and then it's like, oh, he's just dead. He's just dead now. He's a dead person. Yeah. But Android.
Probably what I would do is not fill myself or get in a container filled with a ton of either venomous or poisonous insects.
Oh, yeah, because then you feel them crawling on you and they're like in your skin.
What the
Why would I not do that? Exactly.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
All right, JC, what's the thing you wouldn't do?
I already said I wouldn't subscribe to Dream.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Prophet, what's your thing? Is he dead?
I think what...
Did the immortality not make it in time for
He
him?
wouldn't continue speaking in this podcast. That's what it is.
Someone go back in a 5-minute increment.
Can that be the stock sound for whenever you go into the future?
Yeah.
No, for the past, it's reversed. He's ooh.
For the past, it also has like an old timey like ham radio filter on it, so you know it's the past, even though it's like 5 minutes ago.
Ham
Hey,
radio.
Sonny, what the heck are you doing back in the past? It was 5 minutes ago. What the hell are you doing? It's
Prophet,
the
are you
past, you
alive?
big dummy.
Prophet.
Can I meet myself if I go 5 minutes back into the past?
Prophet, stop kidding around.
No,
Prophet.
No, you gotta
Prophet!
do like the cute thing where you gotta be like,
I'm so shy and I wear glasses with short blue hair.
that's what he's into, right?
Man, I love forming an idol school idol group with my school.
Yeah, we need to all form an idol group in our school.
man, I love being a magical girl. I love also talking to cats and then creating packs with them.
Start dash.
Boku tachi ni aru.
Shiva,
Alright.
Shiva.
Todokete setsuna saima.
Namae o
Nation.
Smoke weed every day.
My
And then it's like
wife
the
is not
all the
so
remixes.
the
Yeah,
Japanese.
he would have started singing with us.
Is he like where did he go actually? Did he didn't leave
Carmen
the call.
San Diego.
I think he took a plane, and he's now considering what things he wouldn't actually do.
He's going through a plane tunnel. Yeah.
All right.
Is
In
it
an
a tunnel
elevator.
of planes or a plane tunnel?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna be the narrator for this one. Next question: if Pokemon were real, what would you do?
Hey, you don't read the future. If Pokemon were real, what would you do?
Become vegetarian because I feel bad to eat any meat at that point, right?
I would put all the Vaporeons in like a reserve just to protect them from all of the abysmal things people would do to them if they found them.
Same with Gardevoir, right?
Gotta
Okay.
protect the Gardevoirs.
As soon as
So-
like the Ralts evolves, you immediately put them in a confined like place.
I
Yeah,
think-
maybe Lucario too. He's got a snout.
Yeah, Lucario's got some weird ones too.
Lucario's a little hot. Let's be real here.
What would be your like personal Pokemon? You know, like
Lucario is a pretty cool one just because of that movie where he was played by Goku in the English version.
I love
But-
Lucario. He's my favorite Pokemon, but with all the weird fanfics of him, I wouldn't want him like near me. Because then,
Yeah.
like, every person will be like, "Yo, that's Lucario from that thing." Yeah, and I'll be like,
I guess I would
"No."
go for that duck thing from Scarlet and Violet that has my haircut.
Okay.
Maybe I'd go for that. The one time I pick a water type.
I myself have never played a
Chimchar
Pokemon
would be pretty
game,
great.
You never
so-
played a Pokemon game, really?
ever in my life. So
Huh.
I only know the basic ones are like in
I
Smash
played
and maybe
Pokemon Go. I
starters.
don't know if that counts.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
I played a little bit of Pokemon Go, but all I could catch were Ratatats. Is that how you pronounce them?
Rattata.
Oh, yeah, Ratatats.
Rattata.
Ratatats.
Ratatata. Ratatata. Isn't that the name of
Yeah,
like a song?
That name of a song?
Yeah, isn't like there like a ratatata song or something?
That's just generic enough that I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ratatata.
Yeah, that's like saying- Or was it the Batman theme? Ratatatata, ratatata, Batman.
No, it'd be Ratman.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, any of the Eevee like evolutions would be pretty cute.
Yeah,
to
but then
have.
people start to look at you weird, especially with like a Umbreon and like
How about Glaceon?
you know,
Glaceon's cute.
Glaceon- I guess they could keep the side of your pillow cold whenever you wanted to. That's pretty cool. I think I'd want like one of the Reggies, like Reggie Ice, just to annoy the shit out of the people.
But those are like huge. I want one like that can like perch on my shoulder or something. You know, that'd be cute.
I mean, that's cool. But like, I was thinking like Reggie Ice because like you just like be like out enjoying a nice day with your family, just nice, and all of a sudden you hear like Reggie Ice, and then he just fucking obliterates everyone with like a snow beam or something.
Maybe Jirachi. Jirachi's cute.
Jirachi's cute. I like Mew. It's just a small cat.
Does
Metronome.
Ditto change into real people?
Ditto can change into Pokemon, I think.
There are a lot of Dojins that would probably have you believe that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I've never. Yeah, okay, I already said
And I
that.
can't do Pikachu because everyone would fuck Pikachu, apparently.
Something else
What?
too.
There are
is-
like fanfics of Pikachu.
there's
Pikachu,
fanfics for
why?
every one.
So,
every Pokemon
those-
ever, I
That's
bet.
shocking.
So you know like those very
Uh-huh.
bad like porn game ads, right? Where like it makes you like
Yeah.
go through a survey.
Yeah.
And there's this one for Pokemon, and you are going through like all of these, like, which girl do you like the most? And it shows like May, Dawn, and all those. The last option was Pikachu.
I mean,
And I
if
was
you
like,
like
why
them
would
as a
Pikachu be an
Pokemon,
option? But apparently some people are really messed up. Just like the Morgana fans, you know, there are a lot of weird Morgana fans.
Are you bringing that up because they're played by the same person?
Are they?
they
Yeah.
are.
Wow, that's hilarious.
The one
I
who
did
plays
not know
Pikachu
that.
plays Morgana in both in the Japanese version. It's Pikachu also in the English version just because they never dubbed over it. But like, then it's also Chopper from One Piece, who's like the cute little the
Chopper.
reindeer guy.
Well, I
It's
know,
can we
like,
get much higher?
Taiga from
Fucking
Toradora.
shut up.
Tiger from Toradora plays like Happy and like Charlotte from Fairy Tale, like the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like every tsundere.
Yeah, every tsundere, like the girl from Zero no Tsukaima, like
The girl from Shakugan no Shana, ironically, who also has the same guy actor playing her counterpart.
yeah.
So I have a
She's a great
question.
voice actor.
She's fantastic. I haven't seen her in a lot of stuff recently, but I feel like she's just been in things that I haven't seen.
If Pokemon are real, would the girls from Pokemon also be real?
No, I think
I
it's
get
just
Misty.
Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
No, I'll get May. Like
I
you can have Misty.
don't
Honestly,
know
I was
the age
actually
of
gonna
this
say
girl.
May, and I
Who's-
misspoke and said Misty, so
No,
I
I
kind
was
of
about to say,
I get
who is-
Dawn.
I was about to
I
say,
get
how
Dawn.
old is
Okay.
Misty?
I mean, they're all like 10, but at this point,
Okay,
never
yeah,
mind.
never mind. I get Brock. Brock
take
is an
that.
adult.
I'm glad I didn't say what I was gonna say.
Well, no, like Misty was 10 when I was 10 or something like that. They'll be about the same age as me now, based on regular logic. Because all the Pokemon are in real life, therefore they age in real life the same amount, right?
Wait,
So we'd be
can
good.
Pokemon die of old age?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, as an android, I'm 4
Well, I know, like,
or
some
like 5 or
Pokemon,
something.
like Ninetales, are like can live for like thousands of years, but like
Yeah, but then people would accuse you of being like a Naruto fan.
Pokemon die by just staying in the Pokeball? I don't really understand how Pokemon works, so
No one understands how Pokemon works. It's just it's a child's game that we all play as adults because we enjoy the feeling of being a child.
seen those memes
if I have an
about how
Onyx,
people.
then I could say I'm rock hard, and like unironically,
What's an Onyx?
It's a giant rock snake.
it's a giant rock
rocks.
dick.
Oh, can you
Onyx.
bend it in angles?
Yeah.
We're not
Alright.
going back to the angled dick. You're like a geometry teacher's either best friend or worst nightmare, and I can't tell
A geometry
what it
friend,
is.
a geometry
Can I
teacher's
say the
best
roast I
friend.
made to
would-
my geometry teacher on accident. It also has to do with angles.
I
So
can
the-
be your angle or your devil.
I
So
can dangle you on my chin.
What?
a while back in high school, we were learning about like right angles for some reason, probably because it was geometry, and I was trying to, or he was asking someone to prove if the floor to the wall was a 90-degree angle in the room that we were in, and I was the one who tried to prove it to him. So I went up. I said, "Okay, you stand there." And this teacher was, let's just say, he was pretty big in the belly. He was
Yay high. Oh yeah, and fat. Okay.
So I would say, okay, compared to the floor to the wall here, this is about 90 degrees because it just goes straight up. It's perpendicular. But unlike you, yours is more of like a 70-degree because your belly's sort of in the way.
Yikes. Fucking ow.
It's like, oh shit. And when he looked at me, he's like, oh, that wasn't very nice to say. I'm like, well, you did tell me to prove it. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but that's all I can really say about it.
Yeah,
And then he decided to never say that question again
that's fair.
for the rest
That's
of
fair.
like his teaching. I remember I met him my senior year. He's like, yeah, I still think about that. I'm like, oh, oh crap.
You left a wound in that man's soul.
Yeah, he was a very interesting teacher. There was when I left, he had a race with some students, and during Halloween actually, and he dressed as Frozone from The Incredibles.
Hmm.
He was a white male, and I thought it was hilarious how he had that little visor on. It was like
Hmm.
something that you'd find making like an outfit using $10
yeah.
worth of craft supplies, and it looked fucking hilarious. Just seeing him run down the hallway racing students on Halloween. I wish I was there to see it live. I probably wouldn't call him fat again, but I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice not to ridicule him for that. What
Yeah.
happened to Prophet? Is he like gone or
I'm
like...
alive.
Oh wait, you've been here the whole time?
Yes.
What?
Then what?
Did you fall asleep again?
No. He was thinking about if he was really in deep thought about what he would do or would not do if he was immortal.
I mean, are you okay? Like
Anything. I probably wouldn't do anything that would give you life in prison.
Oh, yeah, that's a great
That's pretty
point.
smart.
There was a Twilight Zone episode like that, I thought.
You crying? It's okay.
That was so good.
We're just so happy that you're alive.
Yeah, I think he's immortal. He took the immortal serum.
They just killed him for a little bit.
Wait, did you guys take your immortal serums?
No.
I don't need one because I'm not a skin bag.
Hey, that's not
Okay.
very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Mr.
Hey, at least
Metal
I don't
Man.
have an off button that just turns me off, loser.
I'm
Button
always
person.
turned on.
that's not okay.
I should see a
Next
doctor.
top.
What animal, if given human intelligence, would pose the greatest threat to humanity? I'm gonna say bees. Or ants.
Bees are already super smart. Yeah.
Yeah, but like if they had human intelligence, they could like know how many things it takes to kill a dude, and then just keep doing it. Or wasps. Wasps are assholes already.
Wasps deserve to not exist. I have mentioned this many
Yeah.
times on my channel. I hate wasps with a passion.
Fuck wasps.
Do
Hey, man,
wasps,
the Wasp,
are wasps
worst
like
Marvel
important
movie.
to the world like bees are?
What?
Yeah, they can make honey.
No, wasps.
Wasps
Wasps
can make
are
honey?
useless. Bees pollinate and stuff. Wasps have no reason to exist in the world. Kill them all.
Bees are
Especially
useful.
the
Wasps
the
aren't.
hornet hawk wasp or whatever it is, the tarantula hawk wasp.
Or like if you've ever been to Japan, Suzumebachis, they can actually kill you. Like they are
Yeah.
scary.
I feel like either a dog or a cat, given human intelligence, would probably.
Cats would be scary, yeah.
Just like that one thing about how they're like, there are more cats in the world than there are people in Scotland, and if they invaded Scotland, not everyone would be able to handle them.
I would say
would they
Japanese
invade, though?
red pandas are probably the smartest.
Aren't
No,
they-
like we're not talking about who's the smartest. We're talking about like, what if they were the smartest,
yeah,
and then what
I think
then?
they would be so scary if they had human intelligence.
But
Red
aren't
pandas
they-
are adorable though. Have you not
am
seen
I-
Kung Fu Panda?
That's why they're
Question-
scary. They're cute, and they can use their cuteness to like have Twitch streams and OnlyFans accounts, and you would have to donate to them, right?
Oh, I thought that you were saying like they would. Aren't pandas lazy?
Japanese red pandas aren't. Regular pandas are. These I'm talking about
Yeah.
like the cute small ones.
But think about it like this though, if we also gave a real panda intelligence, we could have like a live action Ranma
Jujutsu
1/2.
Kaisen.
That too.
I was thinking of Kung Fu Panda.
A lot of good ideas coming out of giving pandas human intelligence. That would actually be the best thing.
We could have a like an actual CEO for like Panda Express. Be a panda.
I feel like
Yeah.
ants are already smart as is. I was gonna say ants initially, but they're reasonably smart.
I
To
feel
know
like
what
ants
to
are
do.
already super smart.
Oh, I was gonna say also like gorillas, because like think about it like this. Gorillas are buff as fuck normally. Imagine if they figured out how to start lifting weights and like making like able to like build up their own muscle, they'd be fucking unstoppable.
Hey, you described Planet of the
So
Apes
like Planet of the
perfectly.
Apes, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. We're on the same wavelength.
Same brain
Yeah.
cell.
We all share the same brain cell, except me, because I use photoelectric cells,
Wait,
which are
speaking of pandas, there's a series of commercials in Japan of like it's for this cheese company. Where like I like someone in the shop will be like, hey, we should get this cheese. And then the guy would be like, nah, we don't need the cheese. And then this panda will appear out of nowhere and he'll get really angry and like start destroying the store. This is like a whole series of Japanese commercials that
So
exist.
it's like the Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, I'm
thing,
thinking of the
except for
Gorilla Glue
pandas?
commercials.
I know exactly the product you are talking about,
Of course you do.
but I don't think it's Japanese.
But if it's not Japanese
Then I don't
and
understand.
it does have the panda, then who's flying this plane?
Snakes.
Yeah. Anyway, next question. What is the best
Oh
way to
no,
respond
it's like
to?
Arabic.
Is this a
Never
date?
mind.
Wait, what?
It was an Arabic commercial, I think.
Yeah, it
Ah.
wasn't Japanese. Yeah, I know. It's called "Never Say No to a Panda." It's a really cool campaign.
Never say no to a panda. I mean, there has to be some consent with pandas, though. Yeah, you have to accept no sometimes. Anyway, what is the best way to respond to? Is this a date?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a-
no. You got to
this
be
is a yes
confident
or
with
no
it. You got to say
question.
yes.
If you want it to be.
No, that is no. Then they'll say no. That's not confident. You got to be confident with it.
And then it'd be like, no, it's just a dried prune.
Boo!
Boo.
No, this is a calendar.
No, this is Patrick.
Is this a date? I think yes would just be.
This is
Because
a
if you say
very
if you want it to be,
complicated
then
way
they'll
to
say,
yes
okay,
or
it's
no.
not a date then. You know, like you can't give
Just
up.
imagine
not?
another way to go about it is like, was it not? Or like as if you were completely under the
Yeah, so
impression
no-
that it was.
Yeah, you
Well,
asked
that's
them a
if they ask,
question.
was this a date after the date? This is during the date. Is this a date? Or like beforehand when you're like asking someone, do you want to hang out?
Yeah.
And they say, is this a date?
Also, if you have to ask them the question during, either you are very unperceptive or really it's you know, at that point it's on them.
Well, it matters. Like if you're like in a relationship with someone and someone invites you out, is this a date would be a pretty like good question.
Well,
to
yeah, but I mean,
ask.
like, let's say you're trying, like, let's say you're on what you think is your first date with this person, and they're like, is this a date? And it's like, how demoralizing that would be. Like, you thought you were doing great, and then it's like they were laughing at all your jokes, and they didn't even realize they were like, you're not even playing the same game, and they're like 3 steps ahead of you.
Best
Well, what
way
if
to
they want to
respond
do
is
more than just a date? And that's what that's like the question. Like, is this a
Right.
date? Yes.
is a very-
Oh, then let's do this.
It's
You
a
know
very
what I mean?
circumstantial
Like-
question. It depends on the circumstances.
Yeah, and who you're with.
Yeah, like what if a guy you just went out with a guy and you're like, is this a date? Like,
And it's
no.
like,
how would I
no.
respond to that?
No.
I mean, just
I
say
mean,
no
chill.
politely,
what
I
if he
guess.
joked about it? What if he jests? He's like, this is like a date. Is this a date?
And I'll just be
But-
like, nah, we just chilling. you know?
Exactly.
Easy.
But then what if he actually says it sincerely? Then it'd also still be no.
then
And
I
it
could
would be a
still
more
say, nah,
sincere
we
no.
just chilling. What's
Yeah. I mean, just say no. And if he said, and if he persists
If you're
beyond that,
gay.
carry a knife or something. I don't know.
I don't know. This is an odd question. That's just a very complicated yes, no, or.
Yeah, a lot of situations in this. A lot of also dried plums. Anyway, next question. What are the best conversation starters you know?
You
I
like
usually go
beans?
with like yeah, dumb things like that usually.
From all my experience on Tinder, this is my best conversation starter. You always ask what their favorite flavor of ice cream is. Because one, everyone likes ice cream, and the people who don't, you're not talking to them after that because
That's fair.
you know?
I usually go with like, what's your favorite dinosaur? Because like very few people would actually answer that legitimately. And the thing about that is it teaches me who I can trust and who I can't. Also, like if I just make a really dumb joke, if they laugh, then it's like, okay, they're an ally. I can trust them.
Holy crap, we have like 20 more questions.
We don't have 20 more questions. We have like 10-ish.
I have another. I have a
Maybe.
good response.
What's up?
Say, hey, good looking. Got a bucket of chicken. Want to do it?
What the-
I am not one of your fried chicken tramps.
what Well, if you have a bucket of chicken, that means you're cheap because you went to KFC. If you said I got a box of chicken, that implies you went to Cane's, and Cane's
Or
is
Popeyes.
superior. So, no, Cane's
Or
is way better than
Nando's, I guess if you
Popeyes.
live in the UK.
What? Did you just compare Popeyes to Cane's? Oh,
I like Popeyes.
I've
The
never
two
been
times
to
I've had it,
Popeyes.
because there's like
it's just not as good, you know.
no, but like the breading though on the chicken and the
like that-
biscuits.
It's like that one place Prophet made us go to in Chicago.
I didn't hear about that.
That
What-
one
Are you
chicken
insulting-
place.
Are you insulting Browns?
It was so bad. Okay,
It wasn't
I
that
remember
bad.
that.
it was pretty bad.
I seriously do not remember going there. I think
Well,
that's how
let me look
bad it
this up. Let me
was.
look
It
up
was so
Browns.
forgettable.
You forgot it. You took it out of your brain. Like you deleted it from your memory, so you wouldn't have to remember how bad the food was. And I spent like
Can't
20
believe you
bucks
guys
there because
didn't
I was
like
being
Browns.
stupid. But oh,
Okay, I looked it up and I just got the Cleveland Browns, so I'm just gonna leave that one be for now. I'll check it later. Either way, yeah, guys. I gotta say, I've never heard of Browns.
Me either.
was it
Like,
Browns? It was the
it's-
place where we got like fried chicken and spaghetti.
Yeah, it's only in Chicagoland. That's why.
Chicagoland? Is that like a? Is that like a?
Is that a theme
amusement
park?
for Chicago?
Yeah, you just walk
That's-
in and you get shot
that's what-
immediately.
That's what people. That's like what people call like the Chicago area.
Chicagoland? Why don't they just call
Yeah,
it Chicago?
that's like an actual. It's like an actual like term people use.
The one good thing about Chicago I know is there is like the T-Rex skeleton they've got.
Oh, Sue at the
Yeah,
Field
Sue.
Museum.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's not a statue. That's an actual like dinosaur.
I know, that's why I said the skeleton. Yeah. They got the actual full body of the T-Rex. I like Sue. Clearly the dinosaur questions aren't getting too far with you guys, so maybe I have to rethink who my friends are.
But yeah,
There's
the
no
ice cream
many
question
dinosaurs,
works because if they don't like
unfortunately.
ice cream, you're not going to date them because
It's also relatively inoffensive to the point where if someone says they like strawberry and you be like, oh, strawberry, they're not gonna like try to kill you over it.
yeah. Also, it's a very good lead up to asking them to take them to DQ or like Cold Stone. You know, like
DQ's your
it's
first.
very good to ask about food because then you can take them on a date in the future. See, you got to think
Or what
about
kind of
that
movies
thing.
they like.
If you asked me out to DQ first, I would be
Okay,
highly offended.
here's my thing about movies though. That is a good option, and movie dates, but movie dates aren't chill because you're just going to be sitting there not talking for 2 hours, and then at the end you're going to walk out.
You can make out during the movie though. It's the best
Not on
part.
your
You're in the
first
dark
date,
too.
Not during the
dummy.
movie.
You're gonna walk out. You're
What
gonna
have I
say,
been missing?
the movie was fine, and then you're gonna go home. And
Until
that
you pick a bad movie like I did when I was on a few of those.
I'm telling you, dude, movie dates
Well,
are
like,
just
you take
not the
your
strat.
What like you? What if you take your
Arrowhead's
date to like
pulling in.
Morbius or something?
Exactly. You can make out during Morbius to the sounds of Jared Leto morbing all over the place.
No.
Oh no,
Very
no, wait, yeah,
sensualized.
yeah. Like when they dance to when the guy dances to the song, it's just like have sex, have sex.
No, when he says it's
That's
Morbin
the
time,
song,
that's when
yeah.
you get going, you know?
I feel like if you conceived a child while watching Morbius, that child would be incredibly fucked up. Just birth defects out the ass just because you conceived while watching Morbius.
How was I born? We morbed.
Yeah. Hey dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Oh, because your mother loved Rose's son. Thanks, Dad. No problem, Morbius. Yeah, next question, I guess, because we have to also get through the rest of these, or maybe we don't, honestly, who knows. What do you think would be a more common issue when you were a kid? Honestly, I thought dynamite would be more of a problem, based on Looney Tunes.
I thought nuclear warfare would be more of an issue.
Yeah, I guess because they had to, like, teach everyone to, like, duck behind the desks and stuff like that, and duck and cover.
Since I was
Oh.
a generation baby born in 2000, right? You know, do you remember like the first like 6 years I was born, every year people were like, the world's gonna end 2003 or 2004
remember
because you know, like the Mayan
2012.
calendar was like,
I thought it was
It was
That was
2012.
2012.
well, no, they did that for like every year, I swear. Like,
Yeah, and
You-
then eventually people were just like, oh, wait, world's not ending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
you mention it, I haven't heard of anyone like make one of those claims in like a long time.
But it
Not
was
recently,
claimed like
nah.
all the time when I was.
We
little.
know that any day now we're gonna fucking die, but hey, you know what? We live every moment.
If we die before God of War Ragnarok, I swear to fuck, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Which, by the way, I'm probably gonna do like an unscheduled stream tomorrow where I'm fighting the Valkyrie Queen because she's the last thing I need to platinum the game.
I've been also playing through that game too on my own, and I've been trying to kill all the Valkyries. They're fucking hard.
They're a lot easier if you're like level 6 or 7 or 8, which you're gonna have to be for the Queen anyway. So like, I just got up there and I was like, I have come to kill, and I just like slay ass. The blades of spoilers are very, very good there.
John's played it. I don't think Michael will ever play it since he doesn't have a PlayStation.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, you do. Then why haven't you played it?
I don't know.
A PS4.
Yeah, I have a PS4.
You own one. Oh.
I do own a copy of God of War as well.
Which one? The original one or 2018?
Oh, technically both, but 2018 I'm pretty sure is the one we're talking about.
I gave him the original one because
Beard Kratos as opposed to goatee Kratos.
It wasn't goatee Kratos. It was the big
beard Kratos.
Big beard, sexy voice Kratos.
Boy. It's also just like some of the lines in the original trilogy are like nothing about the delivery was bad, but somehow they're just so memorable with the delivery. Where it's like, Ares, destroy my enemies, and my life is yours. And he says that so sensually.
No one's made any like fanfics of that, because I would not read them.
Yeah. And then like death could not hold me. The chains of fate could not bind me. And
you were referencing these very well. Did you play through them recently?
Well, it's like I was going back through some of the lore clips just to see like where 2018 was. Kind of forgot some stuff. And then I was like, oh wait, yeah, all that happened. I could have sworn he killed a lot more before the third game, but no, he just went up the entire
it's so
Pantheon.
weird. I actually did play through all the games recently. The first game was a lot slower than I thought. The second game picked up a bit more, but it was like all setting up for the third game, and then the third game shit went down, and it's one of my favorite like God of War games.
Third game is fantastic, but I will say it's just funny how like they went like first game you kill Ares, second game you're trying to kill Zeus the entire time, third game all the other gods, just fuck them, just go kill them.
Yeah, just go kill them all. I don't think the only god actually. Well, I guess we're already in spoilers.
It's been like 10 years. It's not even available on the PS4 normally.
The only god you kill in like... actually, you do kill the... What are they called?
War 3 is on PS4. There's literally God of War
PS4, but it's just on like the PS Plus version.
No, there's God of War 3 Remastered. It's literally a PlayStation 4 game.
Without being on PS Plus?
It is a physical release, yeah.
Oh. Well, sorry, audience.
You play God of War 3?
No, but I'm just saying it's like I don't think I ever played through it though. I do know the lore, at least. I do want to play through them at some point just because they seem like fun games. But what was I gonna say? It's like it's just funny to me how the third game took like all the rest of the gods that they hadn't killed yet, and they were just like, well, Kratos, we've got some live feed for you here. Go for it. And
that game was so much damn fun. Although I would say that you should at least watch the lore for the first two games if you really want to enjoy it.
And then he's like screaming the entire time, and that guy does a really good job with screaming.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, Zeus, your son has returned, and he brings the destruction of Olympus. And then it's like, he's a very specific way of talking, which just makes it so
cool,
fun.
Like going through the game and just everything, the world is just fucking dying because of your
because you kill all the gods, and then
and then
most of them you didn't even need to kill, you just kind of do, and then it's like
Gaia was trying to help you out. He's like, oh yeah, fuck you, this isn't your war, go away. He's like, nah, this is my war. He just knocks her off.
Yeah. And then he meets her later, and she's like, Kratos, you must help me. And he's like, you were a pawn,
nah,
Gaia.
fam.
Nothing more.
I think we should probably.
That wasn't even
love
the
God of
question. We just
War.
got into God of
Yeah.
War lore.
Yeah, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I love talking about video games.
I was trying to make you into a great warrior. You succeeded. And then he stabs him, and then they move on.
Oh,
Such a good
fucking
scene.
badass.
Yeah. Anyway, if every man suddenly disappeared, what would happen to the world?
I would be
do you
gone.
mean like? Do you mean like women are still around? It's just like all
Women
like
are still around, no men.
But there's still semen at the places.
Yeah, the generations wouldn't last too long after this. They'd have to get a lot of dudes.
Well, if they had enough sperm at the sperm banks, you know, they could
That's what I'm
probably just
saying.
make enough.
Wait, wasn't
to
it the
where
plot of like an
probably-
anime recently where it's like it was
No,
like
no.
World Ends Harem or something like that?
But that was an actual like disease that killed off everyone. But there were like 5 guys with like immunity.
And a bunch of fries.
So, yeah.
No, but the joke about 5 guys, it's
Yeah.
I get the joke.
It's funny.
that was the funniest joke I've told in my entire life, and you're just gonna ignore it. Bullshit.
what's the joke again?
Hey,
Five Guys is a
Prophet, do the
restaurant.
signature boo thing.
Boo!
There we go.
But yeah, I
Okay,
think.
did you guys ever hear about what happened when I was playing Apex with Prophet the other day?
What?
There was a thing where he was like, we were on a map with something that we call the butthole, which is like a giant teleporting hole. It's like at the top of the map, but you have to be like falling into it to get into it.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And basically what happened was, it was at the map with like the bunker or whatever it is where you teleport into it. But the reason I bring this up is because the entire time we were on a different map, and he was like, where's the one with the butthole? Where's the butthole one? And then we finally get back to the butthole map, and I was like, hey, Prophet, this one's the one with the butthole. And he's just like, it cuts out halfway through a scream, and he's like, whoa!
His mic did not like the butthole.
I love the perfect cut screams. Those are hilarious. Yeah, but like, perfect cut screams are very funny. If every man suddenly disappeared, the generations would probably not last long from that point, except for like the few guys that are born after that, and they are gonna be tired.
This is literally like a hentai plot. Like
I know.
waiting to
That's what I'm saying.
happen.
World End Harem or whatever it's called.
Isn't all men? When all men disappear?
Yeah, but like, what if? Like,
Well, we make new ones.
exactly.
was
This thing with
thinking
sperm bank.
That this may sound bad out loud, but it would completely. It might cause underpopulation, but
Well, no,
it may
duh.
be a good thing in the long run. I'm not saying that should happen.
Well, I mean, think about it like this though. That's half the world's population disappearing at the drop of a hat. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
It's
Mr.
like
Thanos.
we're getting Thanos.
I would
Exactly.
have
Yeah.
Iron Man do the
But
thing.
that
you know?
doesn't mean that the entirety of the world is fucked.
No, Jay City, he can't do the thing because he's Iron Man.
Okay,
Finally,
Ironheart.
we have our
There you go.
first U.S. woman president.
That actually probably would be what happens.
Well,
Even
yeah,
then, they'd
but
still
there's
find a
only
way to maybe
women.
put like a robot in charge or something. I don't know. Just for
Mm.
comedy.
amazing
ASMR.
original content.
Adults only.
Are you seriously watching porn by yourself?
Get the
No,
fuck
I'm
out
with
of my
my
room.
boy.
I'm playing.
I still love the one where it's like, no, I'm with the science team from Half-Life 1.
Yeah.
I love that one. It's the best one. Yeah. Anyways, I guess, yeah, society would kind of collapse except for the parts that wouldn't. Next question. What is something that can't be sexualized?
Rule 34, everything can.
Yeah, literally
Yeah,
nothing.
that unfortunately, I have to agree. I was initially like the first thought process would be insane people, but no, that's literally a
What are you
kink.
talking about? Yandere.
Exactly. And then I was thinking, what about like murderers? I'm like, oh wait, that also happens. I literally just talked about it earlier
How
with
about vacuum
Jeffrey
cleaners?
Dahmer.
Oh wait, they have the good suck. Like
Oh,
you
and
can't
the
think of
toilets.
anything.
Oh look,
You can't-
toilets are sexualized.
Tsundere toilet. Toilet co.
You know, that's fair. Next
Like-
question.
Not even
That was
yeah.
quick.
I'm not. Well, it's like, you brought up. I was gonna say toilets, but then I remembered I literally drew the sexiest toilet in the world. So
Mm-hmm.
honestly, what am I gonna? How am I gonna retort that? Like,
Yeah.
Even fucking Earth, the universe, a
opinion,
birth
go down the
toilet
old
has been
toilet.
sexualized. There's nothing in the world that's never going to be sexualized, ever.
Yeah,
Um,
even food. Like
I
cracking
bet you
those
someone's
eggs
made like
in
a
anime.
little piece of
Oh.
shit, like an anime girl that's sexualized.
what about? Nah, never mind. There's no
Yeah.
use doing it. I don't want to look up anything that I'm about to say. What's the best job for introverts? The answer is VTuber.
No, because you still
No,
have to
it
be
is.
social,
So.
right?
Yeah, I'm thinking
No,
you'd
not
still have to
all
be
of them do.
social.
You ever seen any of the Hololive girls? Some of them don't even collab with anyone else because they just don't like talking to people. And you know what? I get
But
that.
you're talking.
I understand
you
that
fucking
entirely.
talk to the
Viewers
chat.
online.
Like that's a
Chat's
lot
not
of people. I feel like if I had that many people I'm talking to in a chat, that would be overwhelming as an introvert too. Like
I mean, I'd be fine with it.
best job for introverts, I would say is like this sounds kind of sad, but like editing or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
I
am
know
pretty
two
good at
people
that.
who edit in here.
And then like, or like, what else would be? Let's say a job where you barely have to talk to anyone.
The thing is,
I guess sniper, maybe.
so many jobs require communication that you'd think wouldn't. Like even
at the
like
very least,
graphics
not being near
design or
someone.
something. Would.
Let me think.
Like like even like freelance work, you'd have to talk to your client. So
What if you worked in like one of those robot warehouses where you just tell the robots what to do?
Okay, I have the number one answer.
It is.
So in 2019, NASA did this like experiment where they'd
Oh,
have
yeah,
people
that,
lay
yeah.
in bed for like 2 months straight, basically as like a way to like figure out like the weightless, how like ways to like counteract weightlessness or something.
Right. Yeah.
You literally are laying in bed for 2 months. I can't think of anything
any
more.
Mr. Beast challenge where you're forced to stay alone for a long time. That's
yeah, like
pretty
when he's hunting you
introvert.
for sport.
I also have one, but it isn't as introverted as yours, which is I think someone, I don't know where it was, but someone paid someone a lot of money to watch over an exotic panda.
What? That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
I think it pays more than my
I got the
actual
best
job right
actually.
now.
Firewatch.
Wait, what's
Paint
Fire-
Oh, yeah,
drying,
Firewatch. That's
Ain't-
true.
Yeah.
fire
I
watching.
actually want to do that one time. Like I feel like
wait?
just secluding yourself in the woods for a summer would be really cool,
Yeah,
Okay,
just like
go
that
back
one game,
for a second.
Firewatch. What?
So okay, Sam? What's a non-exotic panda?
Man, it's not exotic if you live in China.
Well, they call it an exotic panda, so I'm gonna go with it.
exotic butters.
Well, the exotic panda means you can't equip more than one of it at a time.
Gamer reference.
That's a funny joke.
Well, it's a good thing you said that. Otherwise, I would have thought you didn't like it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, maybe being, like, on the space station. But then I guess you're locked in the close quarters with, like, a bunch of other people, so, like, maybe not that.
I think fire watching is just the one. Like,
Yeah,
I
just
can't
'cause
really
they-
come
like,
up
you're in
Fire
the
watching
woods.
is. I don't fully understand.
So all
Basically,
you
make
do
sure fires
is
don't start in the forest.
you have your own like area of the forest, and you're just making sure there are no fires. You are by yourself an entire summer. It is like freaky. There's a game called
City.
Firewatch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But
It's a
J City,
really good
wasn't
game,
there?
by the way.
Wasn't there a time where you had to walk around a graveyard and pick up sticks for like 4 hours?
Oh yes. So I had to do 20 hours of volunteer work my first freshman and sophomore year for my scholarship, and that's right when COVID hit, right? So I
Right.
had I was working at like a garden center as a butterfly, like I don't know, docent. That's what
As a
they called
Persona
it,
character, yeah.
where I would literally let people in and out and make sure no butterflies would get out because it was a butterfly exhibit. But that
Right.
closed down, so I had 6 more hours of community service, and everything was done. So then I asked this Parks and Recs guy, and he's like, Yeah, I could make you work at the the graveyard for a little bit. I'm like, sure. So he's like, at first I was like trimming hedges and stuff, and that was kind of fun. That took like 2 hours, and I was done.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, last 4 hours, you could just walk around and pick up sticks and make sure they're off the roads. And I'm like,
press X to pay
okay.
respects. Yeah.
So I walked around for 4 hours, and I got so bored, I counted to 10 minutes. Like
So
in my
600.
head. I counted to 600 in my head. Like,
Well, like Dr. Stone, where he like counts like like
counted
how
every
many
single
years.
second
when
until
I
you
watched that
frozen.
anime, I couldn't
Jeez.
imagine how bored he must have been.
You
like-
were just
Well, they
bored
were
dead.
literally stone.
Yeah, that must
Yeah.
have sucked.
Wait, speaking of graveyards, Prophet, are we not going to bring up the fact that you brought us dead people drinks that one time
What?
What?
from the funeral?
Oh,
Yeah.
because they were left over. I didn't want them to go to waste.
Yeah, but we're also not trying to get cursed, Prophet. I mean, I can't get cursed on an Android, but like the other ones, the
Very
skin
generous
bags
of
might.
him. Hey, you can't get cursed. Only
Yeah,
skin
I'm an
bags can
android.
get cursed. Yeah, exactly. So why are you bitching about it?
Androids can be cursed. There are many.
I also don't even
robots
drink
in
soda
Overwatch.
normally, but
They
like,
can be what is it? What's the word I'm thinking of?
a pussy.
Hacks? I guess that's your equivalent of cursed.
Yeah.
It's high noon.
It's high noon.
It's 12 o'clock.
Fun.
Ryujin Keo Kurae.
Are we just gonna play Overwatch after this? Is that
This
what?
rains from above.
Anyone get that feeling of deja vu?
It's
No,
not-
Tracer. I do not get that fucking feeling of deja vu.
Nerf this.
Shut down.
Are we just playing an Overwatch match except everyone has ultimates?
The dragon becomes me.
Die, die, die.
Death
Did you hear about
walks
the,
among you.
Among Us?
And with that, moving on. What is something considered normal if you do it once, but frowned upon the more you do it? I would say being born. It's not.
Actually,
Exiting a birth canal is not something people want you to do
funny
more than
picture
once.
for you guys. I just saw this. My friend sent it to me earlier today. I think it's completely relevant. All right. So here's a chart of the number of kidneys donated.
Oh, I was
And
just
the-
about to say that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say donating kidneys.
I was gonna say you donate one kidney, that's you're a hero. You donate multiple kidneys, you're not. Oh,
The chart, basically,
that's what I
what the
was gonna
chart shows
say.
is that on the bottom, on the x-axis is kidneys donated, and on the y-axis is heroicism. So at zero kidneys donated, you have an equal amount of heroicism.
Yeah.
Once you donate one kidney, it increases dramatically. Then
Yeah.
two, it increases even more. But once you donate three, it goes all the way back down to zero. And four, even worse. So after two, you realize, wait a second, those aren't your kidneys. With a bit of logic, although this is very stupid and extreme, what if you gave away one of your kidneys, got back a kidney from someone else, and then gave away two more kidneys?
But then those weren't even your kidneys. They're like someone else gave you. That's like someone else giving you $10, and you give it to someone else and be like, "Oh, that's my $10." No, those weren't even your $10. You're just like you're potatoing some kidneys around.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That would be a mutual amount of heroism.
It's just like you're the way station on the stop for the kidney's final stop. It's like a connecting flight, but for kidneys.
Okay, I'm trying to think of something else since we all thought the exact same thing.
I mean, I thought of being born, but
Yeah, but it wasn't good.
Twice.
okay. Well, Quagmire was born 9 times, so
Yeah, and I'm sure
How about
I can't believe you brought that reference up and I got it.
I can't believe I remembered that. I guess dying would also be up there because, like, if you fake your death enough, no one's gonna believe you when you actually die.
Faking your death
the
and
boy who
dying
cried wolf,
are different.
You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
but if you die
More like the
twice,
boy
it
who
means you-
died wolf.
Ah.
Okay, you like puns. Shut up.
Yeah.
What about,
Whoa.
What about
Yeah,
going through years of school?
boo.
Like, it's considered normal if you just go through a year of school, but if you go through the same year again,
Oh yeah.
and before you do it, imagine like going through
that's
the same year
true.
10 times.
Getting
That's
held
what
back would
Bart-
be frowned upon.
Didn't Bart get held back like several years?
No, technically he's always 10, so I think it's fine.
Like
Or
he's
is it
in
like-
some sort of eternal year hell where he's just getting
Yeah.
held back every year.
Well,
was
Lisa's
also gonna
stuck in
say, like-
second grade as well.
What
I
if
was also
okay,
gonna say,
here's one remastering a game or something?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
The
Skyrim
Last of Us.
Remastered, the 80th edition. I was also gonna say like getting married.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, that's pretty good.
That is, yeah, we're finding a lot more of these now.
I mean, hey, Persona 5 is getting in that territory too.
I don't know. They had Royal. They're just porting it to other consoles now. I'll allow it for now because they're bringing it to more people. But like, if they bring out Persona 5 Royal, the experience, and just have another one where it's like the VR version of Persona, then it's like, are
I
you
just
really
can't
trying
get
at
over
that
it.
point?
I just can't get over they're making another collector's edition for it too.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my problem. Here's my problem with all this. They had the entire 7 announcements for the anniversary thing that you guys might have heard about, the 25th anniversary. They had 7
Yeah.
announcements lined up.
Persona 6.
Not a single goddamn one was Persona 6, and one of them was just the announcement of the release date for the other thing they already announced. Man, just
That is very depressing.
like, you think they could have said at the start, none of these will be Persona 6, and no one would have gotten disappointed. But obviously they can't do that because they need people to watch. But I really got to think.
Wait,
They-
what were the other 6 announcements?
Okay, so off the top of my head,
Well, the dance game, right?
no, the dance wasn't on there. One was merchandise. Another few were like a concert announcement or something like that. One was the announcement of the ports. Another one was the announcement of the release date of the ports. Another one was the announcement of the port of P4 Ultimax for the Switch and PS4, I think.
Steam?
Maybe Steam.
Why are
yeah,
they
too.
leaving out Xbox in that case, but not with the main
I
Persona
Don't
games?
ask me. They get weird about this stuff.
Oh wait,
port-
oh yeah, oh wait, it's backwards compatible on the Xbox.
Actually, we didn't have Ultimax on Xbox. We just had the original Arena.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
I appreciate re-releases if like they're hyping up like the sequel and the sequel's gonna be on that re-released console, right?
Alternatively, if it hasn't been available for a few years, or if it was like landlocked to a different platform and they're porting it to other stuff so it can actually be played.
Yeah, like for example, Metal Gear Solid 4 is only
Yeah.
on PS3.
We'll
And I
never
want more
see the
people
light
to-
of day again.
Yeah, I fucking loved that game, even though it was like what I've learned to be 70% cutscenes.
Remember when Metal Gear Solid 3 had its cutscenes like remastered, and Konami only used that in a pachinko machine?
I hate them for that.
Remember Death Stranding director's cut?
Remember when
Okay,
Atlas was
ad.
surprised that their game sold on Steam really, really well?
Persona 4?
People,
Yeah.
you do thing people want. People do thing. Wow.
Honestly, it's like, I really gotta wonder, do they even have like a marketing department that would tell them these things at these companies? Because they have to have someone telling them that no one is really gonna go for this, right?
Yeah, people
They
always.
have a monkey. They have a monkey in that, and then he just flips a random switch, and whatever he flips, they do.
Oh, that's
Well, it's
cool.
kind of like how
like-
Nasu, who's like the Type Moon guy who does all the Fate stuff, he recently, the most recent visual novel he released, he was like, I want it on PS4 and Switch and not PC because I want people to experience it this way. And this guy makes some pretty eccentric decisions. FGO is only a gacha game because he made it a gacha game. And don't get me wrong, I like FGO. I will simp for this man till the day I die. I love his stuff, but like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes he makes some odd choices.
Yeah, same with Kojima. I like
Yeah.
most of his stuff.
Kojima, yes, definitely agree.
And then, of course, when you talked about like how, what was it? no Americans will like Death Stranding because all Americans think about is guns or something like that.
No, he said that we only play first-person shooters. Yeah, like no one plays Fortnite. You know, that's right when Fortnite was super popular.
Yeah, everyone loves the Minecraft with guns, which is Fortnite. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the whole drama with Lost Judgment, where like the
Oh yeah,
company,
the guy can't be seen.
the guy that they would not put, they refused to put the agency that had the likeness for one of the characters
The actor
did not
the
want
main
the
guy,
game
yeah.
did not want the game on PC like at all.
Because they could mod in with like sex scenes and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's the best part.
Exactly, like with Tifa. And then like
It's like with Overwatch, right?
Oh!
Yeah, and then you take over Italian Parliament with it.
yeah.
There's
I had a
one
friend tell me
more
the other day that the
answer.
best part of Overwatch 2 being released was the updated models being used
Yeah,
for
let's
porn.
go! Woo! I
I
mean,
haven't
what?
seen any new updated model porn yet, though. That's really interesting.
They must be working on it. Yeah, they're unlike Blizzard, actually putting a lot of thought and time into
Damn.
into their product.
Still pretty fun, even though it's only fun because a lot of people are joining it. And
I mean, I
5v5.
enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but like, it's not a 2. Let's be real here. It's like a 1.3.
It's like what Donkey said. It's not a 2. It's a 0.3 because they took out content.
Yeah. I remember in his video today, he even like edited in that little bit about like Torbjorn and Bastion being taken out of the game due to a glitch.
I thought he actually said that in his original video, so it made me go
That
back
would
and
have
watch
been
it.
fucking funny. But no, either way, it's still humorous. Whatever.
I got one last answer for this, and it would be, I don't know how to word it, but asking a girl to have a threesome with you, but instead of it being like a different occasion, it would just be asking more girls.
I kind of get that. There was I think also we could extend this to like asking people out in general. Like, okay, it's like once it's like, all right, well, you know, maybe you lost, but whatever. If you keep doing it to like, I don't know, 8 times or so, at that point, you just someone's gotta put a stop to it, you know?
Wait, to the
At
same
that point, it
person
gets-
or multiple
Let's say I'm asking
people?
somebody, if I'm asking someone out like 8 times, you guys have the right to just, I don't know, slap some sense into me or something. That's 8 is too
Only
many.
once. The more you do it, the more frowned you get upon. You can't slap more than once.
That is a little true. I mean, you could try, but who knows? And then also, like, what was I gonna say? I guess... No, I got nothing. Anyway, yeah, next question. How would teenagers realistically misuse magic at Hogwarts?
All right, I got one. I think it's called a polyjuice potion, where you can
Yep,
change
I was
into
thinking
anyone.
the same thing. There'd be a lot of
Exactly.
deep fakes, but like with actual people.
I don't think they would be called deep fakes per se. I think they would just be like a transformation.
No, there'd be like a transformation.
Harden.
So, isn't one of the things that J.K. Rowling, you know how she makes things in like Harry Potter canon on Twitter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Wasn't
didn't
one
they
of the things she made canon was that like they just poop their pants and then just make the magic
Wizard of the Way, yeah.
make it like go away?
Like,
She
why
just
would
felt
she
the need
add
to add that. For
Wait,
some reason.
excuse me. In order to stop the polyjuice potion, you poop your pants.
No, that's a
No,
different
this
thing.
is we're talking about something
Unrelated.
different.
Don't tempt her.
That's what I
Yes.
thought you said. I'm like that. What if someone has like a poop fetish? He's like, oh man, it's this one girl. One poop later. Who the fuck are you?
Or you just poop in like the middle where you were a girl and the other guy's a guy, and then like there's a weird magical kerfuffle,
Like,
and all of a
how
sudden problem.
I wouldn't know to sense the poop. What if like anal occurred and like right when it's in, it's just I'm someone else now.
I've heard in a different thing that
What
if
is
you
it
enter
like
Poop's
Gurren
house, don't be
Lagann
surprised
where
if
like
Poop is home. What?
Sorry,
what is the
you guys spoke
situation
off.
Sam's describing like Gurren Lagann, you know, where they shove the tiny robot into the big robot to make Gurren Lagann? This is what
I-
like happened in this situation where they
I
do anal
don't-
and they like become one being.
I don't
watch that show yet, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's more Darling in the Franxx, honestly, but like I was looking for questions like use the invisibility cloak to like spy on naked women, but I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting Gurren Lagann anal fusion.
I'm trying to think of something else.
I think the easiest one would just be Harden, you know, because all of the people that are on my bed, you know, I got to treat them all at once.
No. I think murder would be so much easier to get away with. You just Avada Kedavra anyone, and they just die.
Abracadabra, everybody.
No, I thought it was Avada Kedavra.
Just think you're memeing, right?
It is Avada Kedavra.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm trying to kill you.
You think abracadabra is like a slur in the wizarding world because they just see it misused so often?
You fucking abracadabra looking ass.
Or like he's like, you are such a David Blaine, mouth boy.
Shit,
but at least I'm not a Chris Angel, Potter.
Am I seriously in a Arrowhead stream instead of watching Maury Calliope stream right now? Like, what is my life into?
Honestly, I'd scorn you for that as well. Yeah, no, that's
what are those things that scream in your
mandrakes.
Ears? Mandrakes. Yeah, I'm dumb. I think something funny that would happen is throwing a mandrake in someone's room and just blocking them in and just having the mandrake scream at them.
Oh yeah. Or like having someone be like, "Oh, hey, here's my new SoundCloud," and it's just like it's like 2 hours of a mandrake screaming to a drum line.
Would they even have like the internet there?
I mean, if Harry didn't have a gun, I assume not.
I've seen that video, the Harry Potter with guns.
Yeah, and it's just that I saw a really impressive one that was just they cut in that thing from the thing where he was like guns akimbo, which is that that famous image of him in the bathroom with the guns. Yeah, that they cut that in with Harry Potter where he's just shooting people.
I'm trying to think of what I would do with the broomsticks.
Horrible things with a levitating broomstick.
I think for girls, yeah, and maybe for guys if you get. If
they're into that, yeah, being sounded and all that.
Why does it always have to devolve to sex? What the fuck's wrong with us?
Oh wait, that's like an actual that's like an actual controversy that happened. They made like a Harry Potter like shaking broomstick that like was battery powered.
Are we seriously talking? Are we seriously talking about fleshlights? Because I've seen some really.
No, it's not a fleshlight. No, it's like
it's a Fleshman Guardian Leviosa or some shit.
It's like it's a fucking broom dildo. Is that what you're trying to say it is?
That's essentially why people got so like parents got so angry about it, because that's essentially what happened.
I literally not even like an hour ago before getting on this, I was browsing. Fuck, I can't speak. I was being cringe and browsing TikTok, and there was this dude who had a Mjolnir, and you could like open up one of the sides, and inside was a fucking fleshlight that was motorized, and people called it Mjolnir.
All over that thussy, yeah.
That thussy, the Mjolnir. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? And I've seen some other ones, but I don't want to say any more than that.
What TikToks are you looking at?
I have a weird For You page. I only like the stupid shit, so then I get the stupid shit.
Arrowhead said he wanted to monetize our commentary. Well, this, you can't get much.
Yeah, the Mjolnir.
I've noticed. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll just monetize watching Hololive streams. That's like most of what I do in my free time. Might as well just do that.
You know, like
you reacting to them, just you laughing. Ha ha ha! That's so funny. And then the next clip, ha ha ha! That's really funny.
Every day until they hire me.
You gotta upload like quality content, like Discord. Did you see Discord's official YouTube channel put up a video titled "We found a chicken nugget that looks like our logo"?
Chicken nugget?
They found a chicken nugget that looks like their logo.
They have 1.14 million subscribers. What the fuck? How am I losing the Discord on YouTube?
I mean, you're on
Discord's
Discord
a large company.
I mean, yeah, but like, What do they do that's different than me? Are they everyone's favorite VTuber android? I don't think so.
You're not the favorite anymore. There are other VTuber androids.
I was never the favorite. They were before me, but like, I always said that as an advertising point. Like, no one ever calls Ford like America's worst trucks. They're always like, we're the best trucks, and there are better trucks. But you know what? No one talks about those because Ford always says they're the best. And I don't know what to talk about anymore. Next question.
Yeah, you shouldn't say something like second best Android VTuber. You should always.
Yeah, but then they're gonna ask who the first is.
Exactly, and then they're gonna go to the first. It's horrible advertising practice.
That's why I say I'm the first.
Yeah, or you just vaguely say that you are one of or are the best.
Oh wait, no, I say I'm their favorite, which is technically true if they're watching my stuff as opposed to all the others that are on right now.
It means that they prioritize your time, unless they have 2 streams up and they're trying to decide between the 2.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Next question. You meet your 14-year-old self, but you can only tell them 4 words. What do you say and why?
I only need 3.
Please
buy
shut
Bitcoin.
Up. Thanks. Also, buy Bitcoin. What? Really?
Because this is before Bitcoin blew up in price.
That's true. You ever hear about that
Someone
one guy
who's
with a thumb
14.
drive with like $8 million on it in Bitcoin?
Crap, what was I doing when I was 14? I was alone in middle school, and I'd go home and I'd only play Ratchet and Clank. So what would I do to change myself? Get
Play
a fucking girlfriend.
There you go. That's 4 words.
No, get a fucking girlfriend.
I would probably go with don't watch anime. That's 3 words.
That's only 3. You gotta say one more. Say like, don't watch
avocado.
anime, bitch, please.
Never watch Love Live.
I feel like this is directed towards me.
I don't know why it would be. You don't watch Love Live. I've never once heard you talk about it.
Yeah. Imagine watching Love Live. That would be horrible. I'm glad I don't know anyone who watches Love
I'm
Live.
glad I watch Idolmaster like a real man.
Yeah, I guess invest in Bitcoin, please, would be a good one.
Buy stock in Apple.
I think isn't it already expensive at that point?
See, I'm 4 years old, so that'll be in the future when Apple has taken a dive, but then they're going to have another rise in the year 2077 when they invent cyborg people.
Why is it 2077? Why don't they invent it in like 2075?
Okay, Sam. I guess they could in this fictional scenario I'm making up.
You're a just go back in time and then invent robots quicker.
I guess I could, but I'm already an android. I don't want to be like part human, you know? What, like, I'm already too human. I'm on Reddit. That's the worst kind of human I could be, but I am not. I android.
Who broke him?
My lore is confusing. The point... Honestly, I really just need to make a lore video to sort everything out at this point. I might as well just, hammer it down and get it all figured out, because someone has to understand some part of what my jokes are.
He's becoming self-conscious.
It's also weird how I only ever drawn the curl on the front of my head correctly the first time I did it, and at no other point has it looked like this. I've always messed it up somehow.
If he's self-conscious, I need to say one thing.
Go for it.
Be a boob guy, be a boob guy, be a boob guy. All right. So what type of guy are you?
Oh, right, yeah. You're talking to the 14-year-old, not me. Gotcha.
Sure, fuck it. That would be totally what I'd say to myself, even though I already am a boob guy.
Aces. Good for the self-confidence,
eyes are
I
cool.
guess.
Ass is cool, but boobs. And also, I think I would say face is better, but eh.
I thank you all for 2.5 hours of content, and we're gonna keep it going.
Oh, it's high noon.
And noon in the Old West, and you just won the shoot-off. What's your victory catchphrase? Probably, back on the saddle again. Or like,
That's too good to be, like, not copied off something, right?
Oh, it's McCree.
Have you played the game? Yeah. Have you played the Wild Western Religion game I made with one of my other friends?
I have not, actually.
There's a character that we created called Cowboy Jesus. And he does actually have a victory catchphrase. I just need to remember what it was.
Don't cross me again.
It was all right, Sonny. I'll help you out. Time to saddle up. And that's the only. I shit you not. That's the only thing we made him say.
Uh,
So it's
let's
like
see.
he'd have this huge internal dialogue, and then at the very end of it, he'd just say, "All right, Sonny, I'll help you out. Time to saddle up."
what if he said like "holy shit" or something?
Oh, no, there was one time he said, "Now I'm angry." It showed him angry.
Honestly, if I was in the situation, I probably would just be like, "Well, I didn't think I'd make it this far."
Sounds like what's that? Didn't Seth MacFarlane make like 1,000 Ways to Die in the West or something?
Yeah, he did.
I feel like that's something that would be from that movie.
Oh, I
Well,
was thinking more of SpongeBob when Plankton said that, but
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think I'd get this far.
Oh. See, now I hear it from Arrowhead's voice, and I instantly recognize it.
Yeah. Or like, trying to think. I feel like I had something for this.
Never run a bluff with a 6-gun.
Sonic says no drugs.
I just laid you to West.
I never liked long-lasting.
I
gags.
do like that one.
I guess I'm the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 2013, because you can call me James
We're
Gunn.
done with this joke. It got so bad so fast. See, it was fine at first, but then the puns got too far.
Oh, how about like history is written by the winners?
If the show is called Invincible, dun 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 dun, why can I still
not see him?
I love those Duke Nukem memes.
I do
But
too.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I had a one-liner for this. Revolver, I barely know her. Or like, Undertaker, I barely know her.
Is that the same one?
It's a similar kind of joke, but technically a different one. Or if I didn't want to do Undertaker, it'd be like, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I barely know him. That was a WWE joke.
In war, there is no substitute for victory.
Yeah.
How
I
about-
guess I'm Red Dead Redemption 2.
I fucking love the name drop memes where he's like,
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Yeah.
it's like, what was it? There were some stupid ones like, My Hero Academia, your ass.
Yeah. I guess this really was just a Red Dead Redemption Online Deluxe Edition.
Would absolutely be my stupid
No
fucking
leader,
quote.
however great, can Elden Ring.
Your Dark Soul 3. I need it.
I firmly believe that any man's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Man, you know, it's just... I can't believe all this time I was Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Listen, boy. This entire time, I haven't told you my true identity. I'm really God of War Chains of Olympus, coming to the PSP this fall.
I thought you were going to say God of War 2018. I think that one's way funnier.
I'm God of War 2018, not to be confused with God of War 2000.
2000 fucking...
Five.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see. Oh, whoops.
Read Wikipedia, boy.
Yeah, it's 2005.
Strategy
Yeah.
without tactics is the slowest, shortest Kingdom Hearts chain of memories, 19.5 hours.
Babe, I just
Does it
love the part
actually
where
have
you were Persona
19.5
5 Royal.
That's the name of the game.
Jeez.
There's so many stupid Kingdom Hearts names. Like, let's see. What is essential in war is Kingdom Hearts 0.2: birth by sleep, space, a fragmentary passage, 3 hours.
What's
Or
with
what
the
about
hour
360?
mark? Why do
They
you need to
always
know
put
the
hours
hour
in it. I
mark?
don't know, dude.
What the
What
fuck
about
does that mean?
365 divided by 2?
Yeah, get it? Because there's 2 of them and it's split in a year. I hate when people try to explain why they're titled that.
What are you, some kind of cyberpunk 2077?
What's like the number? What's like the name of the Dear Replicant like remaster or remake that they
It's
did?
like 0.10623598234567892.
Damn.
Hmm.
Is that
You
right?
got it absolutely
No,
probably
none of
wrong.
it's
You're
right.
wrong. The quickest
Man,
way
for
of
an
ending
Android, you
war
sure
is
as
to
shit
near
are really bad.
replicant for
Remembered.
1.22474487139.
I'll have to be new replicant 369. Damn, she fine.
Well, at least Yoko Taro it just admitted. You know, I thought it'd be funny just to make it a bunch of random numbers.
Yoko Taro is a mad lad. I
like that
love
thing where he wanted
guy.
to
Like-
delete everyone's Final Fantasy 14 character after they finished the Nier stuff in Final Fantasy 14. Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't just apply to games; it would apply to like movie titles too.
Yeah. Or like maybe he's just a crazy guy in his daily life where he's just about to have breakfast and he's like, I will have a birthday cake. Or just
I'm
some
not.
random shit like that just out of nowhere.
I'm not always cool, but when I am, I'm Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Collection, along with 3 extra CDs for special features.
Fate Stay Night Heavens Feel Part 3.
Hold on, Rose. I'll be there. I just have to get my Resident Evil 8 village.
Isn't it Resident Evil Village, though? Is it Resident Evil 8 Village or is it
the
Resident
8
Evil
is
Village?
implied, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Your face is implied.
Claire, hold on. We're all in Resident Evil 2 Raccoon City Deluxe Edition.
Some kind of Ukrainian ball in search of gas.
Yeah. The call out. I'm not always cool, but I Ukrainian ball in search of gas.
It's
Oh my
me.
gosh.
I'm the Jump King.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were a Sakura gamer. Oh.
Dad, why didn't you tell me I was Roblox? All right, we gotta move to the next question. We're not even answering them at this point.
There's so many of them.
I didn't think we'd take this long. I guess there are 4 of us. I probably should have thought of that.
Funny. Okay, that's what it is.
We're just we're having a good time. We can't stop.
Going down the scroll. Oh my god.
What's the correct thing to say when someone knocks on your toilet door?
Come
Why
on
the fuck
in.
Is there a door on my toilet?
Come on. Come
I
on,
was gonna say come on in,
Vamos.
the water's fine.
Knocks on my toilet door. I'd say I don't know. Come in.
There's always that alignment chart where it's like, go away, occupied, shit's louder, come in, and then just opens the door.
What about wait,
Were you
toilet
playing
door?
Among Us?
I'm not the imposter or anything.
Baka.
I'm not gonna let you in here.
Oh my god, I'm scared shitless. I would say get out of here. I'm making out with Toilet Co.
Oh my god, what part?
What do you mean? The hole, right?
Which?
Oh?
Never mind. Don't answer that question. Never answer that question, legally or otherwise.
Just like Quagmire said, you know, you got to believe it's there.
I think I thought that what I was
And
saying about the
next
dick bending was
question.
stupid, that's even worse. 'Cause
What
at
is a
least I'm
cool
not
way to say?
fucking-
What
Sorry.
is a cool way to say I'm a virgin?
I have no sexual experience.
That's not that cool.
That's not really cool.
Failed.
Say, oh god, this is hard.
I too
Yeah, I
play
maxed out-
League of Legends.
Yeah, I maxed out the Overwatch season pass. What of it?
Oh, how about this? I've given 0 fucks.
That's a good way
Destiny
of
2 is my
saying it,
favorite
actually.
game.
Wait, what? You hate The Last of Us Part 2?
No, I said Destiny 2 is my favorite game.
Oh, I heard 2, and I wasn't fully listening. But yeah, that is absolutely true.
I've given 0 fucks. I think
I think John won this.
Or another one where it's like, my bloodline ends with me.
Or if you want to be like super like vanilla about it, you could say like, we made out. I think she might be pregnant.
Yeah. Oh no, senpai, we held hands.
We talked.
So when do you pee in her?
Yeah. Oh, it's like, I like that joke from Family Guy where Stewie just keeps coming up with things that he doesn't know aren't sex, but he's trying to like convince people that he knows what sex is.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I have to stop them before they conceive me by touching butts. And he talks to his bear, he's like, well, you don't know either.
Or like indirectly, you could be like, I'm a Discord mod. You know, like, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you're a virgin at that point. But, anyways.
Someone finna give this dude platinum?
I don't know. Or like, it has to be cool, or at least funny. So, yeah, I got nothing.
You gotta say
I am
sex,
neither
but,
of
like,
those things.
very bad like way to say it. Like for example, like, can we boinkin?
Yeah, no, I hate that one. Next question. A person approaches you and says, pretend we're friends, I'm being followed. What would you do? I would say, I thought we were friends, Mom. Wow, that got no laughs. Wow, that was fucking dead. I had confidence in that joke.
Question.
Yeah, next question. Next question.
That's all that needs to be said about that one.
What bullshit?
next
No, that
question.
was funny.
Who needs Facebook
was-
or Twitter? Because I'm already following you. Okay, next one.
But guys, my joke, what
No,
happened to it? No one liked it. I thought
question.
it was funny.
See, like, in fact, even saying it again,
I
there we go.
clicked the dislike button on it.
Yeah, I just liked your stream just because you said that. All
Well,
right, next
clearly
one.
I named the wrong clip. No one laughed. So that...
No, you named this one. Everyone booed. 3, 2,
I
1.
guess, yeah. Or like, just like that Fallout meme of like everyone disliked that.
Can you like edit our boos into like the Halo 3 theme? Like boo.
Anyways, next question.
All right. Yeah, I think we're done.
What is your controversial food combination you love but others would be offended by? Guys, chicken and milkshakes is really good.
That's like,
What?
That's
Something
not
similar.
terrible. That sounds good. Here's mine.
French fries and ice cream is mine.
What the?
Come on, they're both greasy foods.
No, I'm with Sam on this one.
Okay. I really like pineapple and cottage cheese.
That is also really good.
It's a really good combo. You never think it's good until you try it, but
Why
it's
the fuck do
amazing.
people hate pineapple so much on
I
other
love
things?
pineapple. I hate it on pizza.
So it's like Subways with the maple syrup are actually pretty good. Subway sandwiches with maple syrup are pretty good.
Are you
Okay,
on-
that's literally just adding sugar
No,
to a
bullshit.
sandwich.
Guys,
What the heck are you talking?
okay, no. Here's the thing. I've been doing this for a while, and then all of a sudden, you got Crony and Hololive doing the same thing, and I fully support her, okay?
No.
People are like
no.
rioting in the streets against her eating 5-day-old Subway with maple syrup. Bullshit. I am all for it. No, that is a delicacy. Crony, on the off chance you're seeing this, I stand with you. That is, you should not be ridiculed
Yeah.
over this.
Not subscribe from Crony after.
So, do
No.
you guys know the episode of SpongeBob where they make the Krabby Patties with jellyfish jelly?
Yeah.
So, as a kid, I actually tried that. And I was
What?
like,
Jellyfish
Wait, what does that
jelly?
mean? Did you put
I
jelly
put-
on a
How the
burger?
fuck did you get a
Yes.
Krabby Patty?
yes. And I was like, this is surprisingly good.
Okay, I can see that.
There was one time I was bored when I was younger, so I just ate straight butter.
Why?
Okay, dude, no, that's,
How
I gotta
combination-
draw the line somewhere. I'm drawing it there.
Syrup
I
on a
didn't-
Subway sandwich.
Okay, no.
no,
Sweet
no,
and salty,
no,
that's
no.
pretty good. Syrup on most things is pretty good.
Butter's
No,
literally
eating
just
straight butter, though,
refrigerated
what the
milk.
fuck?
Okay, I
It's
don't
just
know this, but-
refrigerated.
One of my uncles puts ketchup on ice cream.
That's
Okay, that's
odd.
also literally just just what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
I
like,
can't complain
don't
about
feel
that
like
after the
people
Subway
like
sandwich
sugar
thing.
that much,
Holy shit,
okay?
dude, that's just weird.
Oh, okay. I put soy sauce on my scrambled eggs in the morning.
Okay, that's
Pretty good.
decent. I could see that happening to a person.
I kind of put soy sauce on everything. It's so good.
I'm really trying hard not to be racist right now. I'm really trying hard.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying it sounds like I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I don't want to be fired from any future job I get.
I mean, I already talked about the dick bending, so...
I went 5 minutes into the future and fired you.
I am 5 parallel universes ahead of you. You baited me into that racist joke so that I'd get fired.
Mr. Arrowhead, how do you feel about this wallpaper? 2 of us think it's amazing. 1 of us doesn't like it. Here we go.
Wait, what wallpaper? Is it in the chat?
It's on my screen.
I cannot see that.
What do you mean you can't see that?
Is that on watch stream? Oh.
It's so bad.
Well, it's cool in that it does the little scan lines thing. What's not cool is the murder part.
But it looks cool, right?
Murder
It does
of
look
skin
cool.
bags.
It is well done.
Okay.
I'm not saying like
So
it's
because it's because the chat can't actually see this.
Yeah, that was like...
I will
what-
describe what's happening. There's
Yes, with your
a
velvety voice,
wallpaper
describe it.
engine wallpaper of the girl from Mirai Nikki.
you know
and-
Gasai.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're arguing over if the wallpapers are good or not.
And it has like scan lines and stuff. It's quality made in terms of animations and whatnot. It looks cool, but I'm not sure I'd want a wallpaper of you know. And you know why.
I don't know why, you know.
I don't have a follow-up joke.
You know what I mean?
All right, we've already screamed enough over the controversial food thing, and none of us are really wrong here, so I think we should just move on. You know, I'm not gonna listen to any more slander about my Subway problem, even if it's not a problem at all. I'm just saying. Especially if there's like meat on the Subway, that's like the best point, and you don't put vegetables on it. Or I guess you could. Actually, yes, that would probably add to the flavor of the maple syrup. Huh. Anyway. What's the best response to an ex who says, I miss you?
I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. Yeah. Next question. We already have the best one.
Speedrun.
What do you do within the first 24 to 72 hours of being homeless?
Okay,
Well,
I
not
got
go
these
home.
strats. So-
Play
Plasma.
baseball because then
Take
at least
a-
I could go home a few times.
Okay, here's the strat. Take the little money you have left, get a gym membership. Because then you have access to showers. They're 24/7, so you always have a warm place to go into. And then you know,
Hey guys,
Like the
chances
showers
there
is-
are free girls in your city.
What? Yo!
We got a bot in chat again.
Girls in U City? 44!
They should have said free
Free
girls.
girls.
44 girls in my city? In the J City?
You've been
J
holding out
City,
on
why
this
don't
J
you give me
City.
some of those girls?
but yeah, gym membership is OP if you're homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit broken, not gonna lie. They should balance it.
Gym memberships will no longer be 24 hours. You also can't shower there. Also, go fuck yourself in the patch notes or something like that.
And you know, if you get bored as well, you can just exercise and get ripped.
And then beat up the people who stole your house. Yeah.
And then take their wallet. Oh, well, that's not.
I mean, you can still do that. You're just still homeless.
Not if you build a house out of wallets.
Why would it be wallets?
Fingernails for cash.
Who are you selling them to? Yoshikage Kira? Like,
Oh, God. I
We're
would
gonna
not.
make a cool house
I would
with it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
What is?
I
the
don't even want to know what the hell that is,
next
so I'm just gonna.
question?
Next question. What's the worst thing a person can put in the bio and that? What's the worst thing that? What is the worst thing that a person can put on their bio in a dating app?
Convicted
Are
sex
we talking
offender.
for like?
Cock.
Does it matter to the gender or like?
Just anything, I guess, like horse girl, fish guy, whatever it is.
The ones that say like, "I'm only here to become an at-home mom" or something like that.
Or like looking for a partner in crime.
Well, that's fine. That's awesome. I'd be
Crime.
down.
That I don't know. That sounds a little.
I feel like it's a little
enticing.
too common.
Although
From
I don't
what
go
I've
on
seen.
dating apps much, so I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Cringe.
I still think it's convicted sex offenders, the worst one.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
People wouldn't put that
Either
on their
that
bio.
or-
Well, it's the worst thing you could put on there.
Oh god, imagine it saying like I could be your rapist and then like a heart emoji.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
but that
Yeah,
doesn't
that would
sound like
be
something
a
that
yikes.
I mean, that is like an actual fetish people have.
Yeah, but that's a big
Yeah,
yikes for
not
me at
like-
least.
You know,
That
there
is-
are like Twitch streams that are where they will like just be girls will just be on there and they'll be like, if you don't subscribe and donate money to me in 5 minutes, you're banned.
Oh, Findom?
Humiliation streams. They're like super popular right now.
There's this weird.
If
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
like
don't
an
give me red
actual-
super chats, you're all out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an actual fetish like people have.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Worst thing is like I like people who smile. That's super cringe. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
No, I like my partner constantly sad.
How about I'm a
Yeah, of
Discord mod?
course.
That would
Or like, what about like, I don't know, like what if they're like, I'm looking for a girl like Zelda from Legend of Zelda, or like,
You guys know who Chris Chan is?
oh,
Yes,
we
I'm
all
fully
know
aware
Chris
of Chris
Chan.
Chan.
He used there was like a portion of his documentary where he went into a mall and he was holding up this sign. I forgot exactly what it said, like word for word, but some of the things were like 18 to 23-year-olds, boyfriendless,
Oh,
something like that.
I'm pretty sure it's some like I want a 18 to 24-year-old boyfriendless girl, no black girls, something like that. Yeah, it's like very racist, homophobic.
Then also, like, wasn't there a thing where the people making fun of him online started paying his bills at some point because they wanted to see more of him?
Okay, let's see. According to this is what it said. 21 and single white male. Shy, smart, young at heart, computer skilled. That didn't sound so bad.
Okay.
He was a great thinker and go-getter, natural salesperson, enjoys good parts of life, diplomatic, friendly, loves his family, peaceful, very creative. This is where it gets bad. He's lonely, ... seeking a cute 18 to 21 single single female companion. 18 to 21 years of age, does not already have a boyfriend, single, average to slender body type.
Okay, there it is.
White, lives in Charlottesville or Ruckersville area, does not smoke or drink alcohol, happy, positive personality, average height, income, drives a vehicle. If any men read this huge sign, mind your own business. And to all men with girlfriends except married and blacks, go jump off a cliff. Have a nice day. And he was holding that sign in a mall.
I thought it was his university he had that
I
sign.
think it was in a mall. It might have been in the university. But
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I forgot about that one.
I haven't watched it in like 2 years, and I haven't watched all of it. I didn't even see all the horrible
I
shit
remember a
like-
good bit from the Trash Taste special they did on it. Where they got the Christorian guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gino Samuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude just happens to live in Japan for some reason. He's like, hey, you want to be on Trash Taste?
And that was a really interesting episode, but you had to watch like the Ladybeard one afterward again just to like get all the good vibes back, because goddamn, that was a fucking episode, dude.
I think my favorite Chris Chan moment is, have you guys heard about the guy in the pickle costume?
Pickle
I
Rick?
don't want to.
No, okay,
I know
so
I don't want to.
basically, this woman is like goes on this date with Chris, and
Yeah.
basically the whole purpose of this was so then a guy in a pickle costume would like go in and steal the girl from Chris. And Chris
Did he hate
hated pickles.
Yeah, that's what I was
What
thinking.
the fuck?
And so that was like the whole thing.
It's
Okay,
hilarious,
guys.
but I also feel
Last
fucked up.
4 questions. Last 4. All right.
Actually?
Next one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, we sped ran.
What's the dumbest way to get injured? Anything you say right after you say, watch this. Anything after that is just the dumbest possible thing you can do.
One
I can't-
sucking your own dick.
That's true. Sucking your own
think
dick is a
it's-
pretty bad one.
I think it's if you call an ambulance for someone and then the ambulance hits you.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yoshikage Kira moment.
Yeah.
Thinking that Truck Coon's gonna send you to an isekai.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty
I'm
bad.
just
or like
gonna
jumping off
ask
the roof
a-
trying to fly.
I'm gonna ask an odd question. Do you guys know the video Black Salami?
No, do I want to
Um,
know?
Wait, Prophet, why do you sound like you're laughing as if you do know what that is? I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
What? Explain it.
Alright, well, since you said so, it starts off with this black dude, and he's like talking to the camera. He says,
Okay.
So there's some weird things that people have done in the world. There's one time this dude told me to go fuck myself. Well, guess what? I can. And then it shows some
okay,
disturbing
yeah, that's
shit.
the end
You
of
can
that
probably
story. Yeah,
guess.
it's weird how the story ended right there, and it's weird how
Yeah,
nothing
it
else.
totally ended there. I mean, yeah.
Next question.
Dude,
Yeah,
if I
that's
ever get
Damn, you just
monetized, it's gonna be
ruined the
gone in an
question.
instant.
But he did get injured after it, so it was somewhat relevant.
I'm gonna need some new friends after I get monetized. Goddamn.
You know, I'll tell you a story. So one time, this Sam person here said, "Hey, can I join your group chat?" And I'm like, "Sure." I put him in. The first thing he sends is a dick, and then he was
Was it
not in
his?
that chat anymore.
Was it his dick or
I'm
like?
what are you doing, you freaking idiot? But yeah,
Okay, but whose dick was it? That's the question here. Like,
it was some random one. But yeah,
was it mine?
It was still like, that's the first thing you send. Oh my god.
No, usually I send a
I
whale's
thought, I
penis.
thought you said I was the one who sent it. I'm like, I do not remember this. But no,
You
I
don't
think
remember it? Well, that's because it
Wait,
lasted
what?
like 5 minutes. But yeah.
Next question, ideally not other related to penises.
Damn
I
it.
say ironically as I'm reading this question.
Yeah.
What if aliens invade our planet and they're really hot?
Rule 34.
Hey,
So, yeah.
baby, but can I get Ailey in you? If you know what I'm saying?
You're looking pretty blue there, person with blue skin.
Do
I
you have-
assume.
Is that 3 breasts on your chest?
It was a one-time thing.
Are you from Uranus? Because I'd like to give you 87 different names of probes that I can laugh at while I talk to you.
No,
Dude.
87 different names for my... Oh, wait, we said no penis. Okay.
Oh, the bend over probe.
I saw
It's
that
still
on my
not
way
funny.
here.
Yeah. The enemizer.
The suppository. That was my favorite question.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Just two 12-year-olds laughing about it. Anyway, next question. You have 10 years. You must win Olympic gold. What sport do you choose?
Bobsled.
I was gonna say fencing.
That's pretty offensive.
Bobsled is literally just riding a sled. The only thing you have to, if you're not the driver, the only thing you have to do is push the sled at the very start and jump in.
And fencing,
Oh,
all you have to
Cool
do is
Running, you
stab
mean?
people. I'm already doing that normally.
There's a true story of a bobsled team from Jamaica where before this, none of them ever touched the bobsled. And basically, you know, they're like, all right, we're going to make a bobsled team. Yeah. And, you know, they were a bobsled team. Yeah. I'm convinced bobsled is the easiest Olympic sport. All you have to do is ride a sled.
I would
Isn't it
say
very dangerous though.
if you could randomly get
No,
on
that's
the NBA.
that's luge, which is like no like giant sled. It's like you on like a
Like
board.
a tube, and then like you go around and.
Oh yeah, there's a guy who
dangerous.
died doing luge in the 2010 Olympics.
Yeah, I would not want to do that. But what about
10
you,
years. Maybe like there. I know there's a trampoline gold medal.
Yeah, there's
the
trampoline.
gymnastics. Yeah.
But yeah,
skydiving.
That's not an
Skydiving's a
Olympic. That's not an Olympic sport.
It is in Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games.
That doesn't count.
Yes, the definitive like list of sports.
I don't want to be that guy, but golf.
Olympic golf. Yeah.
10 years, I feel like I could do it.
Most
isn't that
golfers
being
are
added
already in
in
their
the
30s
next-
and stuff like that, so like, you know, that kind of works.
What I would do, the only thing I've really watched of Olympics, there's this really cool thing where these guys would ski down like a hill, and then at a halfway point, they would stop, pull out guns, and then they'd shoot at targets, and then they'd ski the rest of the way.
Oh, I know
That looks
exactly
cool,
what you're
so
talking about.
I don't know what it's called, but I'll call it the ski shoot, and I'd try and get gold in that. That looks cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you also got a gun, so that's awesome.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah,
what the
did you
best part
guys-
is you can shoot people in the legs. And
Oh,
then
it's
just,
called
like, keep
it's
going.
called it's called biathlon. It's literally just skiing and then shooting at things.
What if I'm not also in the men? Wouldn't that just be a heteroathlon?
Oh my gosh, that's such a stupid joke.
Yeah, but that's the best kind. Also, I think this is the last question next.
That'd
right.
be a good one.
You have moved in with your SO. Through some means, you accidentally find out they're a serial killer. What do you do? It really depends on how much I like them, honestly. And, like, what they kill.
What if they're killing like other like hardcore murderers or bad people?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. What if they're Dexter? But, like,
So
a
this is
girl version.
basically if you're that girl and you find out that Light is Kira, what do you do?
Well,
Right?
apparently the answer is join him on his conquest.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened in Death Note. Kind of.
This also feels like a Spy Family sort of situation, except they don't
Yeah.
know.
Hey, if Yor was my wife, I would
Yeah,
let that
exactly.
slide, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
at some point you just gotta forgive it, you know? You know, she was a
Yor is
different person
hot.
5 minutes ago when she just killed a dude. When she turned that guy into a ping pong ball.
She could probably like tie me up and we could have some fun there, you know?
I don't think she even knows what sex is, honestly.
Well, I'll teach her and she could teach me
What
how to
about
kill
all that
people.
hentai I've been reading?
Well, got some bad news for you there, Sam.
Say what?
Most of that is not canon.
Excuse me? I don't know where the
but,
Western
like-
accent came from.
Or it's like, I don't know if there is any actual romance in the series, but I kind of hope there is in terms of Spy Family. But like, anyway, I was thinking like, if they kill only other criminals, at some point it's like, okay, well, you know, it's not great, not ideal, but sure, go for
Isn't
it.
that
whatever.
literally what a vigilante is?
It's what Dexter was. Am I the only one here who's seen Dexter or even knows what that is?
I know what
Like
Dexter's
the
lab
laboratory?
is.
Yeah, Dexter's lab, the little 5-year-old in the lab coat started killing, criminals because he needed to
Dexter's
kill
that
people,
one
and that
show. Oh, you mean like Jack and Daxter?
He
was
said
it. You're doing this on
Dexter.
purpose, aren't you? Have none of you ever heard of the show Dexter?
I'm
I mean,
aware of
yeah,
it. I've never watched it.
Okay, well, it's about a guy who's a serial killer who kills other serial killers because he needs to, he feels an urge to kill people because when he was young, he was trapped in a storage container full of blood for 3 days. So
And that made him have an urge to kill?
it made him crazy.
Well, yeah,
he has
but
to-
how would that...
the whole point is like he likes to kill people and like relive the incident with the blood. That's like mentally his whole thing or whatever.
I guess that I shouldn't question mentally insane people. So
Yeah, it's not gonna make a lot of sense, really. Point is, he kills criminals. That's a fun thing for families to enjoy. It was good for 4 seasons. 5 was okay. 6, 7 was pretty good, actually. It had a really cool villain who was also gay, so that's representation right there, and he was actually a pretty cool dude. And then 8 was garbage. 9 was pretty cool for like a few minutes, then it was garbage. And none of you care about this, but we're almost at 3 hours, and I kind of want to stretch it out the last few seconds. So anyways, I have been... Wait, are we actually... Is it the last question? Yep, that was the last question. All right. I have been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is... I don't even give a shit. Who cares? We're wrapping this up. Anyone else have anything they want to plug? J-City, I know you have that one, the NBA video that I edited that's really good. Go watch that if you haven't yet on the Cool
You plug
J's.
yourself by trying to plug me.
Yeah, I plug everything. It already has 1,000 more views than the one you did.
What do you mean? Oh, man.
yeah.
It's
It's also
because
more
I
than-
put that cool thing at the beginning that was actually my edit. So
It was. And you also put myself in the thumbnail backwards so my curl is reversed.
You have less likes though. Got 'em.
Okay,
Time
well,
to
that's
change that right
accurate.
now.
That's true and accurate. Yeah. Ow.
My hubris.
Oh, my hubris. My bones. Man, it hurt the other night when we were playing the anime music quiz game and I still got the Madoka Maguka question wrong. Anyways, guys, that's it. My next stream is on Sunday where we're playing Scarlet Nexus because I forgot that I downloaded that from Game Pass and I was like, oh, well, this will be a fun stream because it's anime, the video game. Whatever. Might even do one tomorrow where I'm platinuming God of War. Who knows? Anyways, see ya, everybody. I don't think anyone else has anything they want to plug and they're all standing on the toilet anyway, so maybe... Who cares?
I'm not
I'm
gonna
Arrowhead.
charge you for
Honey, your best
battery.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, skin bags.